scare action, let's roll. Welcome to the show, Macho Cine Talks. Where movies go behind scare action, let's roll. Welcome to the show, Macho Cine Talks. Where movies come alive in the heart of the night. Please have a fight, grab your popcorn time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Macho Cine Talks, episode 12, with our favorite guest of all time, Lucy Lopez.
Yo!
You have got to be the biggest celebrity we've had
Yes,
so
for
far, just so you know.
Everybody chill out.
For sure. Lucy's in the house.
We are in the presence of a diva of Miami local
Miami
radio.
icon. For sure.
Without Lucy, we would not have Pitbull, okay? I mean, I'm going to say that on the record.
Dolly. But you know what? Not only is the Miami icon, Lucy Lopez, on the show today, she's also our very first ever female guest on Macho Cine Talks. I mean, that alone deserves a round of applause. Come on, Pico.
Thank you.
Help me.
Thank you.
We're finally
Thank
not
you.
scared of the ladies.
I know.
We grew up. Now we're okay with having a girl on the show.
And I have my period, so I feel like,
Even better.
yeah, it's during a lunar eclipse. So you guys,
I hope we don't
that's
make you
awesome.
cry.
do you feel blessed?
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for.
I'm not gonna say no to you guys. Like, you guys are so sweet. I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you,
I
Lucy.
love
Thank you.
movies. I love all of that. And I don't know. I'm excited to be here.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorite movies, but we'll be talking about that a little bit later because
yeah. Okay.
before we get into it, Lucy, you had a big impact on Miami. You were on the radio for a number of years, a very popular station here in Miami, Power 96.
Yeah.
And I know you're a girl from Hialeah. I'm a kid from Hialeah as well. Like, can you tell me a little bit about how, this normal girl from Hialeah was able to get on the radio and have such a successful career for all those years?
Well, first of all, thank you for that. That's really sweet of you. I don't know. I just made a phone call at Power 96, and the right people were in the room when I made that phone call. And I interviewed on voicemail for about a week. And then they finally wanted to meet me, and I went in and
Were they looking for a personality?
No. Which is wild. So
Yeah.
they were and I came prepared because at the time I had just finished Miami-Dade. I went to film school at Miami-Dade.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah.
Did you know
AJ Carielchin.
Dr. Mario
I don't know who that is.
Forgot he
but
died, pobrecito.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But I was there during Sonny Craven days when he ran that department.
Was Eja there at the time?
AJ Carielchin.
Yeah.
She was amazing. She was
Yeah.
one of the first I don't know, when I felt like an adult.
Yes.
Where
She's
she
so
re-
classy. She's from Turkey.
She's
Very,
amazing.
very
She
nice
worked
lady.
on Schindler's List.
Oh, she did? I didn't know that?
Yes. Was the first person to tell me hey, you know how to write and you're really funny. And I was like, I am? Stop it. So, yeah, and I went there, and then I had just finished there, and then I immediately got a job right out of college. I was working at a magazine. It was a boating magazine for Fort Lauderdale, and I was an assistant, and I hated it so much. One day, I'm driving home, and I'm listening to these guys on the radio, and they were talking the house of shit of Hialeah,
Really?
especially the women. And I called in and I'm like, can I talk to the two idiots on the radio who are talking about Hialeah? They're like, yeah, we're those two idiots. I'm like, I like how you're completely destroying an entire demographic that I'm pretty sure the people that put money into your radio station are really regretting they gave you a job.
Sure, yeah.
And when I said that, and I said a few other things, the PD was in the room, the promotions director, when they were cracking up, and then they were like, please hold. And they put me on hold, and they were like, give us your phone number, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. So when I went to meet them a week after kind of talking to them on the phone, them listening to my voice, I guess, I showed up with my resume, and I was like, yeah, this is what I do. I worked at Whammy on Miami before that. I was a producer on that show. I wrote skits for that kids show, and yeah.
Wow, how cool. So it was just kind of you got pissed off at what they were talking about on the radio,
Yeah.
and then when you passionately made your case on the
Yeah.
phone, they loved what you
Yes.
said and
Yeah, and
your
I'm-
voice and everything.
Yeah,
was
it's
just
kind of like a shot in the dark, and it happened, and I worked very, very hard. I didn't have any mentors. Nobody taught me how to do it. I think that you know, I was fortunate enough that like the program directors, the music directors, like the big guys, like just like kind of wrap their arms around me and like, we're going to help you through this, you know? And then I'll always say this, like my teacher there was Zog, DJ Zog.
DJ Zog, of course.
He's been like my best friend since like for 25, 26 years now.
Yeah. He's another legend. He's still at Part 96?
Yes, he's still there.
No, and imagine also being like a film girl.
Yeah.
And then they throw you into this dark room like, we're not going to see anything
Yeah.
ever. All that's
Which-
important is audio.
Which was really fun for me because I was able to create this character out of nothing. And it was like a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
And I wrote out a lot of the breaks that I would do on the radio as a script. And a lot of people don't know that. So it
wow,
was just
cool.
like, I'd be like, how can I promote this Britney Spears song? Okay, I know how. And I would just like write, like break after break. And then I'd just put it up as a script and just like perform it. And then that turns into just off the top of your
Yeah.
head. It's kind of like stand up and then just do it.
It's like an exercise, too, the more you do.
Hard
for
exercise. Like, yes. And when you do that for 4 hours every day, for 6 days a week, plus clubs, plus interviews, it
Yeah.
just becomes a monster in itself. And, you know, I just was surrounded by guys all the time.
Sure.
I was in a male-dominated industry and a male-dominated environment, but I held my own. You know, I was just
Yeah.
very, very blessed because it wasn't like until like 6 years in when I really realized what that could do for future creatives.
Right.
Well, I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. And it was great. It was the best time of my life. It was 25 years of discovering music, of creating characters, of connecting with South Florida in a way that, you know, you could do it now, but are you really plugged into the community? Do you really know what they want? Do you really know that? And a lot of people now I feel are like, I know Miami. Miami's this. And it's like, let me tell you how you will fail miserably.
We definitely have like become more and more as the year passes so fractured because now Miami is Brickell. Now
Sure.
Miami is downtown. And then
Sure.
so now Hialeah becomes even more isolated.
Yeah.
The people from Kendall are more isolated.
Yeah. You know, that's why I feel like it's important to support local stories. And what I mean by that is storytelling like what you do and local podcasting is incredibly important to maintaining our culture, you know, because I don't think it's just a Brickell or a Miami Beach.
Yeah.
You know, there is Little Haiti, there is Alapata, there's El Portal, there's Hialeah, there's East West Hialeah, there's
That's right.
Southeast Hialeah, there's West Kendall, North Kendall, West Kendall, there's Homestead, there's Chrome Avenue. The list goes on and
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And there are stories there that are very unique. And the more we grow, the more those stories matter.
That's right.
So, I mean, anytime I'm invited to a podcast, I'm very careful who I say yes and no to, right?
Sure.
I'm going to say yes to you guys because I understand you guys know the value behind what you're doing. This is important
definitely.
work, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah, it is.
It's the most validation we've ever had.
I know. I appreciate that.
We were just talking
Lucy.
about quitting the podcast.
Yeah, I guess we're not quitting anymore,
because
guys.
people are so mean to us on the internet.
Yeah, that's fine. People are mean.
crap on us. That's
People
all
are
right.
mean to me all the time. It's fine. Keep it moving. And they're going to be mean to you because you guys touch upon something that's very subjective.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
you guys are talking about movies, for
Yeah,
God's sakes.
of
Like,
course.
I'm going to hate, like, you know, everything that you may or may not say. You know what I mean? Because you might think Godfather 3 is terrible. I, on the other hand, think it's one of the most beautiful movies ever, and it fucking makes me cry.
Yeah.
There's going to be someone who's going to take this soundbite and be like, that
Yeah.
she is stupid.
Oh,
and
for
that's
sure.
why she belongs on the radio.
Well, we had an episode not too long ago, a clip where one of our co-hosts who isn't here today, Raul, he said Puerto Ricans make really good food, but they have to stop making bread because Cuban bread is better.
Okay.
And let me tell you, the hate we got on that video is
How dare you.
redonkulous.
How dare you insult?
Ustedes tienen que ir a la isla a comer el pan mojado o agua. ¿Cómo es que le decían ese
Pan
pan?
sobao.
Pan sobao.
Pan Wow is delicious.
Let me tell you that they're not wrong. Okay, the bread that we get here that says Puerto Rican bread is
It's
just
not Puerto
Cuban
Rican bread.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just in a
Pandeagua
Puerto
or
Rican
whatever
paper.
they say.
Yeah.
It's wrapped in a Puerto Rican packaging.
It's made to
not-
create controversies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Also, if I want Puerto Rican bread and I can't go to Puerto Rico, I'm going to Tampa, people.
There is literally no place in Miami, and I looked it up, where they have a Puerto Rican bakery. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody in the comments direct me to a Puerto Rican bakery in Miami, but I looked because I wanted to get the authentic stuff.
Right.
I had to go to Fresco y Más to buy the pan que decía puertorriqueño bread,
Sure.
and it was just Cuban bread.
Cuban bread. 100%.
Like, I mean, maybe I think it was a little bit different, but Pico said it was the same.
Same.
My favorite comfort food from Puerto Rico is arroz con gandules y alcapurrias.
Okay, arroz con gandules. To me, it's just arroz y
good.
frijoles, más o menos.
Chill.
Okay.
Chill.
It's arroz y frijoles, chica.
No, it's not.
Okay, all
no,
right,
it's
fine,
not,
fine,
Ming.
fine.
It's not.
It's yellow, but why is it? Why is it
good.
yellow though?
I don't know.
Why does
but
it need to
it's
be
so-
yellow?
Who cares? I
Arroz y
love it.
frijoles should be white and black,
Oh,
or
no.
red if you have red beans.
Look, we just with this video just went. through
We
the
just went
roof.
viral.
All the comments are for Puerto Ricans who hate us.
Alcapurrias are delicious. Arroz con gandule with a slice of pernil. Oh my God, forget
That
it.
sounds good.
It's so good.
Wait, you grew up in Hialeah.
Yes, West Hialeah, West 8th
West
Avenue.
Hialeah. West. Oh my gosh, that's where I grew up.
I could see the beautiful lights of Goodlette Park in my bedroom.
And you could hear the kids screaming. Probably.
Screaming, it was terrible.
Was
I
your
could
backyard
see,
the canal?
Yeah, the canal was my
Okay, yeah,
backyard.
yeah.
And the canal and I thought at first it was a cemetery, and then I found out it was a walk of fame. For El
Oh, like in
Exilio.
the like right next
Remember?
to the yeah. They still
did
have that.
That and Mango Hill and
Yeah,
and my
Mango Hill.
favorite place to walk to was Morro Castle.
It's right there.
And they make the best fritas in the world, and the breakfast there is the bomb.
By the way, the best croquetas, and I know this is going to be controversial, but to me, everybody says Isla Canaria or whatever, but
Sure.
there's a spot in Hialeah
Okay.
on West 49th Street and 12th Avenue called Latin Cafe. And I think it's Latin Cafe 2000.
Okay.
They have the best.
Not to be confused with 2025.
Yes, not to be
ahead.
confused. I guess that's the year they opened, 2000. Best croquetas in
Really?
Miami, in my opinion. Best ham croquetas.
I'm an Isla Canaria girl.
I mean, I love Isla Canaria. Don't get me wrong, but man, you gotta go to whenever you're back in that hood.
Yeah.
You should
I mean,
try.
El Rey de la Frita's out there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many delicious spots to eat in Hialeah.
So many.
My favorite thing was going to the bar La Carreta on 16th.
Okay, yeah.
And you go to the bar. My grandfather, who's obviously no longer with us, his favorite thing was he would go to the bar, he would order Bacardi neat
Okay.
and timba.
Oh, nice.
And every time I
nice.
miss him, I go do that quietly,
that's
secretly.
nice.
Can I have Bacardi neat con una timba? They're like, ¿tú quieres timba con esto? I'm like, sí, por favor.
I love that. There's also Casa Marin. Have you ever been there? That's on East Hialeah. That's like
on.
closer to Hialeah High and all
No,
that. But
I've
they
never.
have the best. Sándwich cubano de croqueta. Croqueta preparada, pero en
Pero,
pan de medianoche.
Oh, wow.
That's delicious.
Delish.
And that's the best that I've had in all of Hialeah. That's just a side note. We're getting sidetracked here. But the reason I mentioned about Hialeah is that it's changed so much.
It's crazy.
Over the years. I mean, like when I was a kid, one of the things to do was go to Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Which later on I think it changed to Thunder Wheels. It had a name change, but that
Wait,
was
you guys had a Hot Wheels in Hialeah?
we
I
had
thought
a
it was only
it was
in
a
Kendall.
rollerblading
It
rink.
was a rollerblading rink. Yeah.
But it wasn't Hot Wheels because Hot Wheels is in Kendall.
It was called a.
I don't know what it was called, but that's where my mom would drop me off, and she would call it Hot Wheels.
Vamos a Hot Wheel.
Vamos Hot Wheel.
Were you around when there was like a water park across the street from Hot Wheels? A
I
little
wasn't
bit?
allowed to go to those places.
Oh.
I was a niña buena.
I know, no.
Chacha, ¿qué tú vas a hacer ahí si tú no tienes que nada que buscar ahí? Okay, I'm sorry.
Si quieres nada, métete en el canal.
Sí. Báñate.
Báñate.
Mira que tenemos una manguera en el patio. Okay, sorry.
Y toma de ahí también, que
Sí.
es agua saludable.
Está bien. Tanta cosa. Si estamos en los Estados Unidos y aquí nada malo pasa,
Ajá,
tómate
sure.
esa agua, no pasa nada.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course, of
got
course.
it.
I used to drink from the hose. It's nah, baso. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine,
We're
bro.
still alive.
Mm-hmm.
The fluoride didn't kill us, not yet. But it's just like a lot of things have changed. I don't remember 49th Street being so filled with like I remember when we got the Olive Garden, like I was like, oh, we're fancy now. And-
Listen, 49th Street had the best. We may have to have a moment of silence for this, but the Taco Bell on 49th across the street from Denny's on 49th
The one that
and
caught
12.
on fire.
It's back. It's back.
Let me tell you something. The best tacos en ese Taco Bell. Because las mujeres, I don't know what they would do. I'm pretty sure they were making their own picadillo, bro. Because one day I bit in una aceituna.
Una aceituna mentirosa.
I swear to you,
Oye,
bro.
Lucy,
I
you're
swear
lying
to you,
out
bro.
here.
I swear. Pull up. I was like, dame un, ¿qué quiere?
Yeah.
Mira, quisiera una ensalada de taco. Ya eso, ya después de las 12 ya yo lo dije a ustedes que después de las 12 de la mañana aquí no se va a ensalar la ensalada.
Oh, 'cause you're
Son
going
los
late.
tacos o los burritos. Can you imagine pulling up to a Taco Bell and having the lady like put you in check? Like,
Yeah.
no, you're not gonna order that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to eat there all the time now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The best.
I saw a video on the internet of people like complaining, like, why is there no customer service in Miami? Like, you, obviously you're not from here. I walk into a business and they look annoyed. Yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of here. What do you want?
What do you want?
Why are you just standing there quietly?
Ordena y vete.
And then I have to be the one that breaks the ice. Like, bitch, you're in Miami. That's how we do things.
So the thing is that people get really confused with us. They think that it's like, no, we're the celebrity. We're the celebrity. I can't tell you how many times I've been somewhere where a celebrity has walked in and we're like, whatever. Anyways, I'm the celebrity.
Yeah.
We, the people of Miami, are the celebrities.
Yeah.
Not the celebrities you see on TV, on the movies. Eso no importa aquí. Vete por la mierda con eso y cómetela. And I think that's why, because we're just better. I mean, it is what it is.
I agree.
I feel like it's more of an efficiency thing, right? It's like, stop wasting our time.
Absolutely.
There's only look. I'm busy. All right, what do you want? What do you come to my ventanita for?
Yeah,
what do you
what
want?
is it?
You want coffee? All right,
Está
say
bien.
you want coffee.
¿Tienes chisme?
You want me to be nice to you? Go to your mama's house.
All right, did you say efficiency? It's $1,500 a month now in Hialeah for
I
an
know.
efficiency.
Remember when that
Oh
was
my
everybody's
God.
like plan B? Like, oh, well, first I'm going to go get like an apartment on the beach. But like, if that doesn't work out, I'm just going to move into an efficiency. Where? Obviously in Miami Lakes. Like the secret ones. Oh, okay. But that was like a plan B for a lot of
yeah.
us growing up and I can't even... I'm blown away to know that an efficiency in East Hialeah is upwards of $1,800 a month.
It's nuts.
It's
Blown
nuts.
away.
Insane.
How are we that cool?
I mean, we have blown up in South Florida.
We are
You know,
amazing.
I think we are amazing. I mean, although I do feel bad for like my generation and younger, just because it feels like it becomes more out of reach.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't live there. They can't have the lifestyle that we had growing up there.
Yeah.
I remember my brother would like pack a ramp in his pickup truck and we would go on rollerblades to
Okay.
the Baguio of Home People. Right by the theater.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we would just spend hours doing that. Like just
Having
up a
fun.
ramp, down a ramp, up a ramp, down a ramp. Just hours. And, okay, put our money together. Can we afford a skillet at Denny's? Let's go.
Let's go.
My childhood was very like... My parents are guajiro.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
mom was like, aquí se va a trabajar todo el día.
Yeah,
Y
yeah.
si tú quieres hacer algo, ve al patio, recoge unas hojas ahí, y entra para adentro.
Entretente ahí.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it was not as active
Sure.
as my kid's child. Like, my daughters have a very active fucking...
All the kids now, they have like a million extracurriculars, like dance, karate, this, that.
bonkers.
And then they have like the events on the weekends, and you got to drive to Orlando and this. I mean, bro, it's like kids have a very busy schedule these days.
Yeah. I remember like an outing for us was my mom saying, okay, vamos que te voy a llevar al parque.
Nice.
And we would go to Amelia Earhart Park, and that was our outing.
That's nice, though.
And I remember just being like, okay, cool. This is like what everybody does. And then I'd go back to school. They're like, oh, what'd you do this week? I went to Amelia Earhart Park, and I went to my... And they're like, no. What did you do? Went to the beach, went to this restaurant, da-da-da-da-da. That happened later in high school.
We were very poor too. Like, like there were some kids I'd be jealous of when I was in elementary school. Their grandma or something would bring them McDonald's for lunch. I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh my gosh,
gosh.
they're so rich.
So how does that even happen?
I know.
I
right?
would sometimes wonder and cross my... It's like, are they going to pick me up from school today?
I had to walk home a few times,
Is
and
that
I lived
gonna
far
happen?
from elementary school.
I went to Palm Springs Middle School.
Oh, so did I.
So imagine walking
Yeah.
from there all the way to our
I did it a couple times.
I've done it a bunch of times, and I'm just being like, and then I remember once walking home and seeing my dad pass, and I go, "Hey, Bobby!" Hit the brakes, turn around, get in the car. Who's gonna go get you at 6:00?
Wow, concho.
Yeah.
One time I was walking home from school from Palm Springs Middle, and I guess like a sewer pipe broke, and the entire street was filled with caca water.
Oh my
And a
God.
truck came
No.
by at 30 miles an hour or something and sprayed me. And I still wasn't even halfway home.
Damn,
So I'm
David.
like, oh, it got in my mouth.
Disgusting.
I had to like walk smelling like a turd,
Damn.
for
You
like
guys,
a mile.
you guys make it sound like you grew up in the trenches. I grew up in the hammocks, and I would have to walk around the nice manicured lakes to get to my house.
Oh,
You know,
You're
I was
fancy.
like, I was 13. I remember this. This is like a vivid memory for me, like one of those core memories, as your kids might say. When I went to Coral Gables for the first time. Like, I know I went when I was like a little teeny tiny baby. My parents took me to Vizcaya and took pictures of me, whatever. But like, I was 13 when I went to Coral Gables, and I remember seeing trees.
yeah.
This is for real.
Wow.
Trees, and being like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then there was like a girl, like a friend of mine, and she lived, I guess her grandparents lived in Coral Gables, but she went to Pace, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God. And I felt like such a like balsera. I just got here. I just got here, you guys. I'm Americana.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and there was like this table of like treats and things, and my friend Jeanette goes, here, try this. And I go, what is that? She goes, that's a brownie. And I go, what's a brownie?
Oh shoot!
She
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
what are you even saying? And I go, I don't know what this is, guys. They're like, it's a brownie. And I go, what is that? There's like, it's like a chocolate cake, but it's like chewy, try it. And I go, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a marijuana brownie, obviously. We were little kids. We were like 13.
Sure.
And I remember just being like floored. And I went home, and I go, Mommy, ¿tú sabes lo que es un brownie? She goes, no. No, ¿por qué? I go, Mommy, porque en el pie de chocolate dice, yo no sé lo que es eso.
Aquí tenemos flan y tenemos helado de vez en cuando. Eso es todo.
No, not even. My mom, tenemos mermelada de guayaba, que lo hizo tu tía. It was like,
Está buenísimo.
Está buenísimo, con un casco, un pedazo de queso y estás bien.
Yeah.
But yeah, and in those moments, like, it's not that I felt I grew up in the trenches. It's just when you live in that environment and you show up to Coral Gables when you're 13 and you're like, there's trees everywhere.
Yeah.
What is? It's like a whole new world.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I feel like there was when we were growing up, Hialeah was more of a hood.
Yes.
My brother tells a story that happened to him. He was just riding his bike, and some marimbero or some like hood guy comes up to him, and he was like an adult, and telling him, "Oye, that's a nice gold chain you have. Let me see it." And my brother, was a little bit streetwise, so he ran to the first house he could, knocked on the door, and said, "Mommy, ábreme la puerta que compré aquí." And that wasn't our house or nothing. But to get away, like, that's how dangerous it was back in the day, Like, and now I feel like it's calmed down quite a bit in general. I don't know, maybe.
I think maybe it has, I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
Because I wonder, like, I'm so hyper aware that I'm raising two girls that have a little bit of street smarts,
Yeah.
even though we live in the burbs. Like,
Sure.
I'm just like, they know things, like we were in TJ Maxx, in the parking lot of TJ Maxx, and a guy comes up with a clipboard, like, man, will you sign?
Yeah.
And my daughters are getting out of the car with me, and I go, get back in the car. I go, step away.
Good.
I go, what do you want? He goes, no. And I go, step away right now.
Good.
And my daughter, without hesitation, has gone in that car and has locked her mother out of there. like a G, like I taught her, like,
Good.
yes,
She
lock
was
that
listening.
door. And she just looked at me, and I go, you need to walk away. How dare you walk up to a woman with her children? The fuck out of here.
That's true, bro. People have
and
no
he was
common
like,
sense.
oh, and I go, you're fucking crazy in a fucking parking lot. And
Yeah.
I went ape shit on this guy. And then I don't know, he walked away, and I go, get out of the car. So they get out of the car, we walk over to TJ Maxx, and the little one looks at me, she goes, that was a stranger.
That's right.
And I go, that's right. And she goes, and that was inappropriate approaching you in the car. And I go, very good.
Yeah.
I'm happy you saw that. And
Yeah.
Amelia was like, I locked the doors. I locked the doors, Mom. I'm sorry. And I go, no, you
No,
did right.
That's right. That's good.
And I feel like growing up in Hialeah, in that time in the 90s, you really, really got a big dose of that. And
Absolutely.
you really understood, what was smart to do, what wasn't smart to do. Had to be so street smart. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like a way of life. Like, I still put down, I have un palo for the sliding door.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah.
I live in a gated community. But because I grew up where I grew up, I'm like, no, put the palo down. Put the palo down.
Extra protection.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely. I grew up with a palo too. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes also I think
And bars on my windows, too.
You added the bars.
Oh,
to your
I had
room?
the bars. When
Oh,
I-
you grew up with the bars. Okay,
yeah, when I showed my daughter where I grew up, she goes, "You lived on a street?" I go, "Yeah, this is a very busy street. You rode your bike here?" I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, Mama, this is really not safe. And you have bars on your window. What about if a fire?" And I go, "My mom would kill me if there
Yeah.
was a fire in the house.
Yeah.
Before the fire, Abuela would kill me."
Yeah,
She was like,
yeah.
"Why?" I'm like, that's
It
how
was
I
a
grew
different
up."
time. It was a different time.
So different, right? The kids that lived on my street at the time, I know them by name still.
Really?
Yeah, Javier Fernandez, David Morales, Mara Maru, Susie Maru, Juan Jose Griego.
We have to tag all these people.
Suenan como un montón de delincuentes.
We freaking were, bro. We're out of control. Just doing dumb shit.
No, and one thing that I think the generations don't understand is how we were living in the Wild West. You came in, and my wife and I do the same thing. We share each other's locations because we have kids. So if something happens and I can't answer, she can be like, "Oh, they're here. They're with my mom, or they're with their mom." So growing up, we didn't even have cell phones.
No.
Like we would just leave
Yeah.
and show up.
And show up. Remember
it.
just leaving the house?
Just like, "Okay,
and
I'm
being
gonna bye."
What time is it? Oh, it's like 8:00. All right, I got half an hour.
Yeah,
Till my mom is like,
Gets mad.
"¿Dónde está Lucia?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Or did you ever have like neighbors who would tattle on you?
Maybe because sometimes they'd ask me questions like, "How'd you know that?"
They all talk to each other.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All talk to each other. My brother's mom would like call the house, be like, "¿Dónde está Jorge?" I'm like, "Yo no sé." "Dime la verdad ahora mismo." And my mom would get the phone. "Dile la verdad." I'm like, "Está en casa fulano." Blah, 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 blah. Like, sing like a bird. Sing like a bird. And I'm like, and then like an hour later, I had like a private line and my phone would ring. You know, when you get that extra line on my phone, and he'd be like, "Bro, you sold me out." I'm like, "Hard. I sold you out hardcore. Come pick me up." Yeah. But I don't know if kids have that anymore. I just told my daughter the other day, "Hey, can you come over? Can you invite some friends over?" Because she's a freshman in high school.
Oh wow, she's
And
getting older.
Yeah, and I was thinking, man, when I was a freshman in high school, my house was like a bus stop.
Yeah.
I knew everybody, and all my friends' homes were like that. We
Yeah.
all knew each other. Like we
Yeah.
all had the same group of friends growing up, right? And I'm just like,
It's not like that anymore.
No.
Oh wow.
No, it's not. It's very rare. Very rare. And I'm just like, I told my kid, I'm like, "Hey, because he ain't got no money for spring break travel." I'm like, "Hey, if you want, invite a friend over and or friends over and, we can meet and blah, blah."
Yeah.
She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I need to know who you're hanging out with." But I tell you, I'm like, I don't care. I need to meet these people. I need to know who you're hanging out with.
Yeah.
My mom knew everybody's business.
And everybody's parents.
And everybody's
Yeah.
parents.
That's right.
And like, it was like everybody held each other accountable. And, "Oye, está fulano y no, se acaba de ir. Comió." I mean, I remember my mom like literally getting phone calls from my friends' parents. "Comió fulana." "Sí, ya comió aquí. No te preocupes." "Ah, okay, gracias."
I blame this right here.
yeah.
Our
yeah.
addiction to this thing right
It's
here.
terrible.
We are so addicted, and we still crave socialization. We want to socialize, but instead of doing this, I'll go right here and I'll go on social media and I socialize artificially through technology. And I have you that I can socialize with, but I'd rather be over here because of our addictions, right? And it's sad. We're letting our lives go by, and I'm a super victim of this. I want to disconnect from my phone big time because I feel like life is passing me by and I'm stuck to the phone. And because of that, we're missing out on connecting deeper with the people around us, whether it be our family or our friends. Imagine being a little kid that your whole life you grew up with that. At least we had a time when that didn't exist.
Right. Well, we grew up with it. Like, it was like, oh, now we have
Yeah.
this, now we have that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think with, it's I have a parenting podcast, and this is like one of the topics we talk a lot about. And I think like at the end of the day, you have to show them what that life would look like. You have to set an example for them in everything that you do with your kid, right? And in our home, we have family reset days where my kids both have phones, and I go like this, like in prison. I'm like, give me your phone.
Good. You have to be like that.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Why'd you like that? Who do you like now?
Yeah.
And then like once a week, like on Fridays, like tomorrow, I'll be like, all right, give me your phones, and we put the phones away.
Good.
And my kids are, like but it takes effort and time. When you become a parent, you have to really, really, really focus on your kids. You have to. If not, your kids will focus on something else that has nothing to do with what you want for them or for your family. I mean, that is like my husband and I, like, we turn off the phones. If I have anything scheduled for like a client, if I have to do something for my own brand, I'll make sure to like schedule it. I have somebody who'll post it for me, yada, yada. But I try to be off my phone Friday through Sunday. It is our time to reset and like figure shit out.
Yeah.
And we watch movies.
That's awesome. Yeah, good.
And we watch TV.
Yeah.
And like a lot of TV, and I don't give a shit. Like we'll watch TV, like, we'll have Marvel days at home.
Oh, that's great.
Like, my daughter plays the guitar. She plays the piano. We make movies. I got him a green screen. Like, I
so cool.
try to like really show them that they can have fun without all this other stuff.
Right.
However, if she's like, can we use the phone to record? I give them my phone. I'm like,
Okay,
you can use my phone.
Yeah.
And, we airdrop onto the laptop, and, my kids know how to use Adobe Audition when it comes to audio. And,
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that's because
They're
mom knows how to, so I teach them.
Sure.
Learn how to cut a spot.
Yeah.
But, it has to be up to the parent. You have to be able to introduce what you were a little bit in the past to them in order to achieve what you're talking about.
Right.
Like, you have to.
But one thing that I do like about social media and like YouTube and stuff like that is you can look at funny videos from the past. And I found a hilarious video of you.
Am I falling?
No, you're not, but you are definitely screaming. And it's a video where Ron Miguel, El Bigote de Miami, the zoo guy.
It's crazy.
He comes to the studio.
Yes.
He puts a cockroach on your head.
Terrible.
He brought a bearded lizard that he made you pet.
Yes,
But
gross.
then I feel like you really did not like it when he brought the toad out.
That was disgusting. Pero who likes a rana? Do you like ranas, Pico?
No, when I saw and met Ron McGill, he showed me tortoises having sex. So we had a different interaction.
Okay.
My favorite Ron McGill moment ever was right during pandemic, where everybody's on lockdown, and he was like, please come to the zoo. Please bring the kids to the zoo. So we go to the zoo, shows us around, was like amazing. And he allowed my daughter to touch the rhino's horn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And also he took a picture of our family with a turtle, one of those big tortoises.
Oh, yeah. Like the Galapagos ones that live to be
Yes,
100
yes,
or 200.
yes,
Those are ones he showed me making love.
That, yeah. And that to me, like every time, so, I love that photo. I'm like, Ron McGill took that picture. He's epic. I love that guy.
He seems like such a cool guy.
He's the sweetest. He's
Right?
so tall.
He looks tall. Even like...
He's ginormous.
Yeah.
So sweet.
By the way, the sound of a tortoise having sex...
It sounds like me and my wife.
Pico, why do you wear a suit? Why are you wearing a suit today?
Why are you wearing a suit, Pico?
I'm a serious guy, okay? This is a serious business. This is a serious podcast.
Is it because I yelled at you the last time?
One day I came. One day I
too
came
casual.
Just wearing a t-shirt. To be honest, it's a troll thing.
I like that you dressed up for me.
I look good, and also when we heard Lucy Lopez was coming into the studio,
Of
I was
course.
just going to say,
You have to look professional.
I know. I feel like I'm at my quinces.
There you go. Look, I had to be very extra professional.
I like
wearing
that
my
one. I like that
Smokey
one.
the Bear shirt, of course.
It all started actually because we were gonna troll Puerto Ricans, and so I decided to put on a suit with the bread. We tried the bread.
We did.
It was not good.
Yeah.
But I think you tried the wrong bread.
we did. We tried the wrong
definitely
bread.
tried the
We
wrong
did.
bread.
We did.
Yeah,
But
Papa.
why you gotta say mean things to me on the internet? Come on, relax.
Are you Rodney Dangerfield?
Get no respect.
Like, get a respect.
No respect.
No respect.
I'm still younger than he was when he got famous, so I'm never
Really?
giving up on my dream.
Never give up. Oprah started when she was like 45.
Really?
And look at her now. You get a car. You get a car.
I know that the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy was like in his 60s or maybe 70s when he started, and Morgan Freeman también, he was kind of old too when he first started like getting the bigger roles.
Yeah.
Although
So our podcast will get popular.
we just need
when we're
about
in our
30 more
60s.
years and we'll be good to go.
I wanna bring back like talk shows hosted by
Like Ricky
Latina
Lake?
women.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Like Cristina.
I want to do that.
Tú eres
That's what I
Cristina
wanna do.
Jr.
Pero Cristina was fancy. Ricky Lake was a little ratchet.
I want between Christina. This is what I want. I want a little bit of Christina, a little bit of Ricky Lake, and a little bit of Drew Barrymore
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
with a Hialeah accent.
No
Yes.
Jerry Springer because I
No.
feel like Hialeah should have a little Jerry
no,
Springer. in there.
no.
I feel like if you had a show like that, there are going to be some like serious questions that you would have to answer. For example, ¿pasas en el picadillo?
Oof, that's a really hard
Disgusting.
topic.
Or no? I agree. Why would you ruin picadillo adding pasas?
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Welcome
pero-
everyone to Luce Lopez in the afternoon. She is going to be
Disgusting.
scaring people straight into not having pasas in her picadillo.
Hi.
Because they're yucky.
Welcome to the Lucy Lopez Show. First of all, no to pasas.
Lucy, I love pasas in my picadillo. When my abuelita used to make it for me, it was the best.
¿Qué pasa siguiente acusado? Because you were never, ever eating that. Ew,
My
disgusting.
abuelita used to make it so good. It was my favorite. And the sweetness of
Your
the
abuelita
pasas.
doesn't have taste buds. Next.
Yeah. Caso cerrado. Bye-bye.
My abuelita está muerta.
Porque comió muchas
She
pasas.
had raisins in her picadillo.
Yeah,
now
and
your
that killed her
grandmother's
young.
dead.
Yeah, that's
Goodbye.
yeah.
Dead ass.
I don't like pasas in the picadillo, but I like to play devil's advocate. That's why
Yeah.
I wear a suit.
Oh, I hate devil's advocates. Oh my God.
Because she hates you
We
already.
need it for content.
You started on the wrong foot with Lucy.
I hate
What did you say to
devil's
me,
advocates. Hate it. The devil's already a fucking advocate. We don't need more.
We don't need more of them.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh
Keanu
my
Reeves.
God.
I love Keanu Reeves in The Devil's
Stand
Advocate.
that. Oh, my skin crawls.
Al Pacino did a wonderful job in that movie.
Whenever I'm having a conversation with someone and they're like, okay, let me just be the devil's advocate. No,
No.
the devil does not need an advocate.
How
Keep
about
it
you
moving.
be God's advocate?
Yes,
That might be better.
please.
Yeah. The devil has enough advocacy programs going on in the United States, all over the world.
Yes.
God needs a few advocates.
Please. Nobody needs, he doesn't need any advocacy. Like, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Estoy hasta aquí. Hasta aquí.
Porque mira,
And I
Lucy,
speak on behalf of all women and
Yes.
wives and girlfriends.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate.
Let me ask you another question since we're on the topic.
Are we still podcasting?
Yeah.
We-
All of this was podcast. This is great. This is beautiful.
It's going to be like just me sweating like Pico got into a fight with Lucy Lopez.
Please.
Okay, this is going to be offensive.
Uh-oh.
Is God sloppy? Because why do we say the devil's in the details? All right, you went on a rant, and my ADD brain said, "Where can I take this from here?" And I was like, "Why do they say the devil's in the details?"
That's just bad. That's good marketing from the devil. God is not sloppy at all. Zero sloppiness.
God is just.
factor. Look how awesome
they made it
we
seem like
are
he's just
and
like
how
an
awesome the
idea
earth
guy.
is.
Like, Adam and Eve,
I
whatever.
just-
You figure it out.
Every-
Devil, you figure it. You got the details.
First of all,
Yeah, let's hear it, Lucy.
God is never sloppy.
Never.
Never. He is
Ever.
a master architect.
That's right.
Stop it.
And
I don't
master
even
engineer.
care what God you believe in.
Yeah.
Bro, God is like, he knows what he's doing.
right.
Even when he creates your biggest enemy, like how perfect is that enemy to match your energy?
That's right,
That's
yeah.
not sloppiness. That is pettiness perfected.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
nice.
Yeah.
Come on. No way. The devil's in the details. That's just some comida who made that up.
Yeah.
Comida that went to Colombia.
The
Stop
improv,
it,
the improv
Lucia.
award, the improv award. That's great.
You're welcome.
All right, continue your bit.
Okay, Pico.
No, not you, him.
Oh, okay.
Spanglish is such a big thing here, isn't it? One thing I learned interviewing a Haitian comedian not too long ago is they have their own version of Spanglish. It's Creole and it's English, Kringlish.
Yes.
It's called Kringlish.
Got it.
So I didn't know that existed. We have Spanglish.
Yes.
My question is, who's allowed to speak Spanglish? Because there's a lot of people here in Miami that want to be cool and they want to talk like us, but
What, like culture vultures?
Yes, absolutely.
They're not allowed.
They're not allowed. I don't think
Negative.
they're allowed.
Negative equity loan.
I agree.
Take away. Revoke the license.
Gone.
Gone.
Absolutely.
Be gone.
Yes. Be gone, wannabe.
You mean NMPs?
Yes.
Non-Miami people.
That's right.
They're not allowed.
Not.
Please stop.
I think they should.
Please stop. Please stop speaking Spanglish.
Spanglish es muy importante.
The people who speak Spanglish that language was designed for our generation.
That's right.
To survive.
I agree.
To fucking survive.
I
The
agree.
translations that we had to perform in our principal's office.
That's right.
At a bank.
At the
during
Comcast
the
when they call on the
loan,
phone.
Xfinity would
Yeah.
call, Comcast,
Yeah.
whatever. That language is a resource for survival.
Yeah.
You do not need to speak that because there's nothing you need to survive.
Yes, I agree. And you know what? I think if you really want to lean on the Spanglish, then or represent it.
Don't.
Well, look, I think that the way to prove that you are worthy of the Spanglish is if you take an English phrase and you're able to properly translate it to Spanglish, then maybe you have a chance at being able to speak it with some respect. So, for example,
If you could recite a Jose Marti poem to me,
Yeah.
de atrás pa'lante, or better yet, if you can tell me what Cut 3 is on a Pitbull album, on the 305 album,
Okay.
then yes, permission to speak Spanglish.
yeah.
But if you just got here and you're from Ohio,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
because you went to UM, you think you could speak Spanglish? Cállate la boca.
let's do some Spanglish translation, right?
Please.
How would you translate something like, "My dear sir, could you kindly pass me the salt"?
Pásame la sal, bro.
Good. Very good.
You gotta end it with bro. Always
yeah.
gotta end it
Yeah.
with bro.
How about, what do you mean you're not eating? Come sit down and have dinner. That's good. You can channel your mom on that one.
Or your abuelita. That's like something
Say it
an
again, say it
abuela would
again.
say.
What do you mean you're not eating? Come sit down and have dinner.
¿Qué te pasa?
That's it. I think that's it. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. Right?
¿Qué te pasa? A ver,
Es que no tengo hambre.
¿que no tienes hambre?
Yo comí en la escuela.
Vamos a ver. En la escuela,
Sí.
si ahí no sirve nada, comiste cartucho.
No,
comiste
tenía
cartucho
pizza.
food.
Tenía
Pizza,
pizza.
eso. Pizza no es comida.
Pero eso, ¿sabe qué, mami? Tenía pepperoni.
¿Pepe qué?
Pepellón.
Papayón pizza.
Papayón.
Man, what a way to like house a brand the way that we did, huh?
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah, papayón.
The Latino community.
We brought them from obscurity.
That and Pepsi.
Yeah, I agree.
Walmart.
Pepsi.
Walmart.
What about Walmart?
JC Penny.
I was 35 when I realized that Palmolive
Uh-huh.
was palm olive.
Oh, I'm 38 right now, and I just learned that right this second.
Palmolive. You know, Palmolive to
Palmolive, okay.
limpiar la soya
I
y
thought
todo
it was
eso.
Palmolive. I just thought it was a
No,
Spanish
it's
brand.
Palm olive.
Oh.
I had no idea.
Don't tell me mistolín is some English word.
No.
Mist.
That's ours.
Bueno.
O-line.
No,
Viva
that's ours.
Porru. Viva Porru.
Viva Porru.
Viva
That's
Porru.
that one, I blew my mind when they're like, that's just the brand.
Vicks
Say
Vapor
it
Rub.
in a Spanish way.
Viva Porú, viva Porú.
And biste,
Wait, what do you mean bistec?
it's
Beef steak.
steak.
No.
Yes,
That's
bro.
what's beefsteak?
That's what beefsteak.
Beefsteak.
Pan con
No
bistec.
me diga.
Yeah.
¿Te acuerdas de Budine?
Budine.
Ese lugar era buenísimo.
That goes hard though,
Yeah.
right? Budine.
Budine.
Budine, bro.
Did you ever watch Dexter, the show that was supposed
Yes.
to be here in Miami?
I only watched the first season.
There is something about the guy's Spanglish that would drive me insane.
What was it?
It was so bad. They would just escoger a random word and then and then suddenly that's now considered Spanglish.
Yeah.
Like
Especially
what?
in the
Like
new
I just
series.
did right now. Like
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's so hard to do because it's so unnatural, you know, because whenever you would do Spanglish, like you said, it was either because
It's a necessity.
we couldn't
Yeah.
remember a word
Yeah,
in English,
bro.
and the Spanglish is mostly the other way. We're trying to speak English, Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Entonces, en Spanglish is more like you speak mostly Spanish, and you
you
pick
throw
a few,
in like I don't know, like if Comcast were to call the house,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, mami, es que están llamando because el cable.
Like that.
That's Spanglish. It's right. I look, all jokes aside, Spanglish was created out of a necessity for our generation to help our parents.
That's right,
You know,
that's right.
My mom was obviously, she's from Cuba. My dad's from Cuba too, but he was born in the Bronx. And I remember my mom just looking at me and be like, "Ven acá, ¿cómo se dice esto de nuevo?" And my mom's English, well, when my mom speaks English, it's a combination between Tony Soprano and Tony Montana.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's and also because she learned English in New York, she could also speak Yiddish
Oh, really?
because of all. Yeah, she grew up like in a majority like
Jewish
community.
Yeah.
So and the little Jewish old ladies in the bus would teach her English and yada yada, whatever. So, but I remember like there would be moments where she was like, "No entiendo, dímelo," and then I would say it all in Spanish, but it was like certain words, like you mentioned, that just you had to say them in English. So, and it was also like a validation that you knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
No, because, mami, tú sabes, porque el cable no está trabajando because el Elexor. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to, because out of necessity, it's a survival tool for us, right?
Yeah.
But I'm very careful, although my kids speak Spanglish sometimes, I'm very like on them. I'm like, no, say it in Spanish. Say it in
it the right
Spanish.
way.
So I'm so scared that they're not
You're
going
gonna
to
lose
speak
the language.
Yes, because the little one, she'll fuck with me. She'll be like, I didn't understand a word you said. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
She goes, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You know, with me, my parents didn't speak a lick of English. So it was to my detriment because a lot of times they wanted me to like translate legal documents for them. And I'm like this 10-year-old kid and there are these big words I never heard of. And they're like desperate for me to like translate it to them. Like, Mom, I don't know. I'm 10 years old. I don't know what these are. Pero ¿qué significa esta palabra? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Legal.
What is, ¿qué es lo que es injunction?
Injunction. Cosa. Chica, I have no idea. Like, so there's a lot of stress, I remember.
Yeah. It's cute when other people outside of our culture use Spanglish. I think it's funny, you know, whatever. Look, listen.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, say whatever the fuck you want. However, have some respect from where it came from and understand that, like, that's not because we're being lazy or we don't know how to. It's just it was out of necessity.
Yes.
Such a necessity.
I agree.
In the way that we were being raised, you know?
Yeah.
And also, you know, healing some trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Generational
absolutely.
trauma.
Generational trauma needs healing. Every generation needs to heal their trauma
Yeah.
to be able to move past it and create new trauma for the next generation.
Yes, I can't tell you how many times I wish I could scream at my kids. Yo me pasé 3 días en un avión y pasé ese charco sola con tu abuela y todo para que tú vinieras aquí y no estudiara. I wish I could say that. I can't.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't even say that I escaped communism.
Yeah.
I can't say
You're
that.
like, you should see where I grew up in Hialeah.
Where there was water
and
electricity
and a movie theater.
And a movie theater, damn it. I can't. That's not an argument. Now, when my mom would come into a room and be like, "Tú sabes lo," because my mom was like just mental with me. She would just look at me and be like, "Tú sabes la vida." It was like this, like.
It's like poetic almost.
Oh my God, it was so poetic, you guys. Es la vida que yo tenía en Cuba y que vino el comunismo y me lo quitó.
Oh, yeah.
Y tuvimos que vivir en Nueva York en el frío. Lo que yo tuve que sacrificar para que tú me digas a mí que ese sí que tú tienes en ese reporte fue porque tú no te dignaste estudiar. Es más, yo no sé para qué yo vine a este país. And I'm just like, sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
C+.
I'm sorry that I got a C+ and that you escaped communism.
I know, right?
Yeah, I can't say that to my kid.
Oh, my mom cursed me out one time because my report card said something like extraordinary, and she said, X, eso malo, X, extraordinary. Oh, Mom, eso es bueno. Tú me estás diciendo una mentira. Like, Mom, I promise you, it means it's good.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I know it's kind of like not related to what you said, but it just made me think of
No,
that.
it's true. That's how it is. That's
Yeah,
how,
yeah.
you know,
It's your
we grew up.
trauma.
It's my trauma. Yeah, it's part of my trauma for sure.
Guys,
Yes.
we have gone 1 hour and we have not talked about one.
You're kidding
single
me. I guess we should talk about movies. This is a movie podcast.
We really should.
Okay, look. I think we should all list our 3 favorite movies.
Okay.
And we could talk about those. Lucy, you're our guest. I'd love for you to start.
Oh my
What are your
gosh.
3 favorite movies?
I'm gonna be judged so hard.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna say 3 of my favorite movies, but there's so many others that I love, and they're not gonna be able to be included. But it's okay. Just for
It's so.
time's sake.
It's so, when he asked me this though, I was like, "What?" It's so hard to just pick
So
3.
intimate.
It is. It is.
Filmmaking to me and films and movies, I mean, it could really like either pull you guys all together or we could just live in separate worlds.
Yeah.
Like, it's such an intimate question. This is such an intimate question.
It is. It says a lot about who
So
you are,
much.
what you believe, what you value. Right?
Number 3, Godfather 2.
Okay. Okay. So you like De Niro? You know
I
he was
love-
supposed to be in part 1.
Listen, I love part 1. I already told you how I feel about part 3.
Yes.
However, part 2 to me, I can't even tell you. Like, okay, it means so much to me that last month, I'm a mom, so there's days where I'm like, I really don't know how to express to my kids how badly they fucked up or how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I go, I think it's time to show the kids Godfather 2. And my husband Gino was like, yeah? And I go, it's time.
Oh wow.
And I sat everybody down. I go, we're going to watch The Godfather. And she's like, what? I'm like, we're going to watch Godfather 2.
Oh, so you just skipped right to 2.
Yeah, I didn't show them part 1 yet.
Okay.
So, explain to them during the movie, okay, this is happening because of this, blah, blah, blah. All because I wanted them to see the scene where Michael looks at Fredo, at Fredo and like reminds him, never talk about our family business in front of people who are not related to us.
Right.
So there was that lesson. And also the lesson of never turn your back on your brother, family first, that whole thing. That movie to me is such a, like, it's everything to me. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And I had to show my kids this movie so they could understand.
Were
that
they like telling family?
They were
business to
fighting
other
with
people?
each other.
Oh, okay.
And they're girls. They fight.
Sure.
And I had to show them that.
Yeah.
And also related to something that happened to me. And then I shared some more about myself.
Sure.
And sometimes I use movies to really communicate my feelings with my kids and with my friends. Like, I'll be like, you know what? This reminds me of, I'm always quoting movies. I'm always talking about, like, I love movies. Like, love. So
Yeah.
that's number 3 on my list.
Yeah, that's great. And I love
Godfather
how
2.
you use movies as a tool to teach your children a lesson.
Yes.
Because it's different to tell your child something than to see it play out in a scene in a movie. And you could be like, you see what happened there? Like, let me connect it to something that's going on in our lives and how, you can avoid some of the pitfalls or whatever. I love that you do that.
We have a running joke in our family. And by family, I mean us 4, like
Yeah.
me and the kids.
Yeah.
And Gino. And of course. And it's whenever one of them is acting like completely like, and this, and I want this, and I want that, one of them will eventually say, okay, Veruca. And that's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, I showed them and I go, okay, here it comes. Look at this girl. And like, we talk about it. And
Yeah.
I think that's why I love the arts. I love all of that because I'm an emotional person. So when I watch scenes that really resonate to me, I really, like, I hold on to it, like, for dear life.
Right.
That's
So-
such a good idea. I think I'm going to show my daughter Jurassic Park, and whenever she's misbehaving, si tú te portas mal, yo te voy a dejar ahí en Jurassic
I'm
Park.
gonna feed you to the
dinosaurio va a comer
dinosaurs.
Just show
Rico.
her the scene with the toilet guy, and ese va a ser tú, yo te voy a poner el toilet para que te comas Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. Right now, this weekend, we promised each other that we were gonna show our kids this show right now that's popping off. I think it's on Netflix. I could be mistaken.
What's it called?
Adolescence.
Oh, I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's very strong though.
Oh no, I'm gonna show my girls
Okay,
this.
yeah.
Absolutely. If you're watching this and you're a girl mom, a boy mom, I highly recommend you watch Adolescence. First of all, it's 4 episodes. Each episode is shot a long shot.
Oh, really?
No way, a single long shot?
An hour. It's an hour long
What?
shot. Every
Wow.
single
That's impressive.
episode. Oh, the acting.
Top
¿Cómo se
notch.
llama el tipo este? I don't know if you can Google it really
Yeah, of
quick.
course.
El tipito este he was in Snatch. Not Guy Ritchie,
not Brad Pitt.
Not Brad Pitt. El tipito bajito. Irish.
El tipito bajito.
That he played Al
Jason?
Capone.
No, he's not Jason
He
Statham.
played, no.
Not
he, play-
Benicio del Toro, not Vinnie Jones.
he played Al Capone. He's also in Boardwalk Empire. Anyways, he's in this movie, bruh.
Yeah. So it's like a mini series.
It's a mini series.
Yeah.
It's 4 episodes long. Each episode an hour, and we want to show our kids this movie because there's so,
Stephen
especially
Graham.
yes, especially our daughters because of how this 13-year-old boy, how he views sex, women, anger, lying, like how all of this comes to a head 80s beyond. And I specifically pray that everybody, I watched it twice, episode 3. Watch it twice.
Wow.
It is perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, but
Really?
I love character-driven stuff.
Oh, me too.
Oh my God, it's so
Breaking
good.
Bad was one of my favorite
Oh my God.
series.
Anything written by Tarantino,
Oh,
Aaron
yeah.
Sorkin, directed by Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah. Oh,
like
no.
those
Good
rich
taste.
characters, that to me is like,
Yeah.
love it. I eat
me
it
too,
up.
Me too.
And I love Wes Anderson movies. I really do. And I know a lot of people don't. I like it. So that'll come in at number 2.
Let me guess. The Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah. I love the Royal
Yeah.
Tenenbaums.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. That's when I really understood. And it's funny because in radio, there's a thing called theater of the mind, right? Where you paint the picture, you express, you really have to paint the picture for the person who's listening, and they could be feeling, and there's that connection between what you're saying, how you say it, the tone, how you stop, how you start, all that, right?
Yeah.
And the narration by Alec Baldwin in this movie, to me, perfection.
Yeah.
You feel it. You understand the tone of the movie. It moves along like a play.
Right.
I love that movie. And to me, my favorite scene in that movie is, and I get it. So, the whole insensual thing.
Right.
Even though they're not related, but they're, that whole thing. Is that moment after Luke Wilson comes back from the hospital and he's there in the tent and Gwyneth Paltrow comes in and she lays next to him. And there's like this moment where they're like quiet with each other.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I can't believe you fucking just did that. And you could feel him like, I can't believe you're here with me. So that moment of like a version of what true love is to them.
Right. What's interesting, actually, now that Gene Hackman's been in the news because he passed away and all this.
What a performance.
Yeah, but he didn't want to be in the movie.
He didn't understand it from what I've read.
But he also made the set like a living hell for
living hell.
everybody. And like Bill Murray was scared of him on the set, and he actually whenever he was on set and Hackman was on the set, he would stay extra after his time was like after he had worked, after he had filmed what he had to film, he would stay extra just to protect Wes Anderson, because Wes Anderson was really scared of Gene Hackman. And I think one of the reasons he didn't want to be in the movie is because he said he didn't want to play an old man, even though he was 71 years old when he was filming that movie. I mean, I think it's just weird. It's a weird thing. I don't want to talk bad about the dead, but it's just an interesting little side note and fun fact about the movie. He didn't really even want to be in it. But he did so good in it.
That relationship between him and his grandkids, I yearned for that relationship with my grandparents. My grandparents, I grew up with I think it was like 9 when I realized my parents were my parents, because my grandmother and my grandfather lived with us, and I would call mama y papa, and then I've been calling my parents by their first names since I can speak. So
Really?
my mom was Nena, my dad is Tony.
Oh, okay.
So I just didn't really
So
understand.
you thought your grandparents were more your
my
parents?
parents, and that was my sister and her husband.
Oh, okay.
So this movie brought up those feelings of like, man, like having a grandparent who is showing you how to gamble, showing you what a cockfight is. Like, I found that so romantic and so like, oh, I wish I had that, I wish I had that relationship with my grandparents. My grandparents were too old. So my relationship with my grandmother was one of a caretaker.
Sure.
I had to take care of my grandmother. I had to come home. I had to be with her. We didn't go on family vacations. My parents were always working. So my grandmother raised me, So that aspect, that relationship between Gene Hackman and the grandkids to me was everything. And then, of course, in the Gwyneth Paltrow character, you're young, you're 20, you're watching this movie and you're like, it's whimsical. it's, there's a lot of layers to that character where, women have a lot of secrets.
Right.
And her biggest secrets are all of a sudden like a montage. And you're watching her like showing her boobs, marrying a guy in Jamaica, recording an album, missing a finger, like all those things.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that was so spot on because, women, that's what makes us such great beings. We're full of secrets, we're layered.
Yeah.
And I think that character to me was like the ultimate, like, oh my
Right.
God, I need smoky eyeliner. And I actually have a leopard coat because I was not a real one, but I was like, I want to look like her.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. I love that. What's number one?
number one. So
This is hard.
okay, so I love Martin Scorsese.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I also love Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
I just love their movies. I love their movies. I grew up in Hialeah, and there used to be a
Right.
99-cent movie theater where Chico's
My
is.
gosh, I remember that.
My dad used
Where
to take me.
Chico's is? That was the 99 cent?
Not Chico's. What's the name of that? Yeah, Chico's, the restaurant.
Wasn't there a 99-cent movie theater like where Miami-Dade
Sadanos.
College is? No.
Yeah, but there was one in that
There was a
Sadanos
different
Plaza.
one. Oh, there
Yeah,
was? Okay, I
yeah.
didn't know about that.
And my dad used to take me to watch kung fu movies.
Oh,
Like
cool.
on Saturday at noon, just go 50 Cent, whatever, watch a movie, blah, blah. And for me, there's a movie that I always go back to because I love the story. I love how it starts. I love the middle. I love everything that she goes through. And when I left Power 96, that movie, I would watch it on loop.
Oh, cool.
It was like a movie that it's comforting.
Yeah.
It brings me joy.
Therapeutic, yeah.
Very therapeutic. And it was a tie. Guys are gonna think I'm insane. Between Kill Bill.
Okay.
To me, that movie is one of the most beautiful movies he's ever created.
Yeah.
I know that everybody loves like the Hollywood movie and all that, but love that movie. So it's a tie.
You like it more than like Inglourious Bastards or like Django or any of those?
Those movies are fantastic
Yeah.
and they're brilliant and they're wonderful. But for me, movies, you have to have an emotional connection.
You're right.
You have
I
to
agree.
find something about who you are in a character or in a scene, in the lighting, in whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just watched Nosferatu like maybe 2 months ago.
The new one?
Yeah.
It was good, right?
And it was, to me, one of the most beautifully shot movies I've ever
agree.
seen in my life.
I agree.
There were moments where I was like, is this like a set? Is this like somewhere like, oh my gosh. Like,
Yeah.
and it made me feel sad. It made me feel like I wanted to like have sex with my man. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm being
great.
serious. It was like all those
It
feelings
had a
came
lot
out.
of really cool. And the thing is that
Brilliant.
it's been a while since I watch a movie and I say to myself, I'd like to see that again. Because the movies nowadays, they don't really have, it feels like maybe the ones that I've seen recently,
Right.
they don't have the depth. Maybe it's because when you're younger and you watch a movie, you're more impressionable and it makes you want to watch those movies over and over again. Because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with watching my favorite movies 100 times, right? With the Nosferatu movie, it was the first time in a long time. I was like, wow, this was so good in every
Beautiful.
way.
Every way, from the makeup to even this girl acting. Like she was really good in this movie. I
Yes.
think people don't really like
Yeah.
give her much.
Johnny Depp's daughter,
Johnny
no?
Depp, yeah, Lily Rose Depp. She was amazing in that movie.
She was so good in that movie. And the guy who plays Nosferatu, who is also the guy who plays
El tipo
It.
de It, yeah, the Skarsgård brother.
Oh, yeah,
the little
Skarsgård.
one.
Yeah,
Acabando.
but he's not no little. He's like 6'5" and
Acabando,
like a
aka
bodybuilder.
finishing.
He also did The Crow.
Yes.
The new Crow, which I thought was a really good movie. A lot of
haven't
people
seen it.
talked bad about it, but
I
I
haven't
thought it was
seen it.
fantastic.
Oh wow.
It's very good. I give you the blessing to see it. It's very good.
Ah, thank you so
The
much.
Crow is
Thank you.
a very good movie.
So yeah, so for me, Kill Bill is that, there was a time when I left Power where I felt very lost, very
Right.
like, oh my God, what am I doing? Holy shit, blah, blah, blah. And there's a scene, the Uma Thurman scene where she's in the truck and she's like, wiggle your big toe, wiggle your big toe.
Right.
Sometimes as women, as creatives, we're very scared for the next step in life. And
Right.
it's very daunting. It's very overwhelming,
Right.
when you don't have the supporting cast anymore and it's all on you. And that feeling of not being able to move, not being able to fulfill whatever it is that you're here on earth to do is paralyzing.
Yeah.
And that scene to me I mean, I could talk about it, I get emotional. It is such a well-written scene.
Right.
But you know this because a woman wrote that with Quentin Tarantino. I mean, Uma and Quentin wrote that. When a woman is scared, that feeling of being trapped, that feeling of not understanding what's next. Oh my God, am I good enough? Can I do this? Am I strong enough? All of that is encapsulated in that scene. And it's one of my favorite go-to comfort movies. Like if you call me and I'm watching that, is because I'm deep in my head.
Yeah.
I am not okay.
It's been a while since I see it, so to me, I just remember the action scenes with like all the blood and all that
And
stuff.
that's another thing.
Yeah.
Like to me, I think we all have a violent streak. I think we all have the capability of picking up a sword and slashing off the top of somebody's head.
Sure, yeah.
I have anger. I mean, you have anger. We all have anger. And I love the idea of revenge being the dish that's served best cold.
Right.
I love that. And I love the message in this movie. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And then the Martin Scorsese film that's tied at number 1 will forever be Goodfellas.
Oh, wow. I love that movie, Goodfellas.
However, Mean Streets is right up there only because of the opening shot with the Red Room and the introduction of Scorsese's filmmaking and his technique and the way he used the camera and the way he used camera angles and movement to, you know, depict a story and show you how the story goes. And that to me is like, I can't even. Great
choices. I mean, like these are it's more of a top 5, but I will take it because I mean, I Scorsese, what a master. Goodfellas. I think I've seen that movie maybe 10 or 15 times in my lifetime. I just love that movie. If it's on TV, I'll just watch it because I feel like it's like a perfect mafia movie. And as a matter of fact, I think
I don't think Godfather is a mafia movie.
Wait, hold on. Goodfellas.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Godfather.
No,
Because Godfather is a family movie.
Well, you know that Godfather, the actual mafia did not want them to make that movie. And they had to make a deal with the mafia to remove the word mafia from the whole movie. So in the whole movie, they never say the word
They never
mafia
say the word mafia.
because the mafia was scared that they were going to be depicted in a negative light and they were trying to change their image, whatever.
The movies, it's all about family and the
yeah.
dynamics of a family and what matters to you and how you, you know, I don't know.
But Goodfellas
walk
is
the line.
Yeah, but Goodfellas to me is the perfect mafia movie.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
The acting
It's
is so
perfect. Joe Pesci. Quick Joe Pesci story.
Let's hear it.
Doesn't have to be quick. Make it long.
Okay, so me and my cousins, which are my best friends, we go to New York. We're walking towards MoMA. Walking. And I'm like, oh shit, that's Joe Pesci. In my head, recognized him like this, and he is old. And I fucking and there's millions of people walking on this street.
And nobody recognized him?
Nobody fucking recognized
Kidding
him.
me.
Millions. So my cousin Diana and Natalie are like a few feet in front of us, and I'm here with my cousin Stephanie. And
how far away is he from you?
He's now where the camera is. He's about.
Okay,
So we're
pretty close.
walking. So we're and I go, I gotta say something. I got like the nerd in me.
Yeah.
And I go to my cousin, that's Joe Pesci. She goes, where? And I go right there. She goes, oh shit. And I go, Joey. That's the only and he looked at me and he goes, look at you. And I go, look at you. And I just kept walking. That was it. I don't know if he thought that I knew him. Nobody recognized him. My cousin was like, I can't believe you just said Joe Pesci. Holy shit. And that's my Joe
That's
Pesci
a great story. I heard a story where like there was a little kid that saw him on the street and he went up to him and Joe Pesci asked him, hey kid, who's your favorite actor? And he's like, the little kid said, you are. And he's like, right answer, and gave him $100 bill.
That's
like,
great.
What a cool dude, right?
There's only one other actor that I want to meet that way, and it's Bill Murray. I have to. You hear these crazy stories.
He's the kind of guy you have to have a beer with. Apparently,
Oh
he just
God.
likes to, go from bar to bar randomly.
Quick, what's your favorite Bill Murray movie?
I gotta say Ghostbusters.
That's fine.
Like
classic.
I loved him in the whole like all the Ghostbusters, but I think that's like when I was first exposed to him. It might have been the first movie I ever seen with Bill Murray. And I don't know if just something about him, maybe it's the way he looked disheveled, but he was so funny and weird and awkward.
But I feel like it might be like a generational thing because I was introduced to Joe Pesci as the bad guy from Home Alone.
Oh yes.
I
of
was
course.
introduced to Bill Murray as one of the Ghostbusters. You know, it's like, and I didn't realize until much later that Joe Pesci was a famous gangster, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
he was already super famous, and that's why he did Home
I
Alone.
mean, he's fantastic in Raging Bull. I mean, that, him and
and Robert De Niro.
And I mean, listen, I mean, we could go on and on. Like, my favorite actor is De Niro. Then there's DiCaprio.
All
Then
of
there's
those.
Javier Bardem.
Okay.
And I have a soft spot. Like, I have to watch him, but I wish he would do more one-man shows, is John Leguizamo.
Oh really?
I think he made Romeo and Juliet. Obviously, it was made for Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes, but I really feel that he was the movie, and he was also Moulin Rouge. You
Right.
cannot watch that movie without, John Leguizamo
Sure.
being John Leguizamo. I think he's a fantastic actor.
I feel like I haven't seen him in anything recently.
He hasn't been in anything. This is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, he's one of those actors where you're just like, fuck, hurry up and do something
Yeah,
cool, bro.
yeah. The guy's good. He's done like.
He's amazing.
Yeah. I like John, especially in a time when we were growing up where there weren't that many
Latino
Hispanic
actors. You would see him and you're like, what? And he's Colombian? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
We gotta go watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support. Is he from Miami? No, he's probably New York. I
No,
would
he's New
imagine.
York.
The last John Leguizamo movie I saw, since we were on this topic, was Violent Night. Remember that movie where the guy from Stranger Things was Santa Claus, and Santa
Oh
Claus
my gosh, that's
killed-
right. He's in that.
He's like
That's
the
right.
bad guy. John
He's the bad
Leguizamo,
guy. I
yeah.
did see that.
That was a pretty good movie.
I didn't really like it in
super
that, but it's
campy.
okay.
It was very campy, very cheesy.
Oh my God, John Wick. He's in John Wick. He's in John Wick 2.
Wait, you know what? We're here forgetting of all the John Leguizamo movies he's been in recently.
He was in
maybe
John
because he
Wick.
was like in so many good movies like earlier, like in the 90s.
Yeah.
And now it just feels like it's scattered, more
Yeah,
scattered.
no, he's just an activist.
Is
Yeah.
he an activist?
Yeah,
I didn't
big
Yeah,
know
he
time.
gets on the internet and yells at Trump.
He always yells at Trump.
that. Does he? I don't know.
Wait, so what are your 3 favorite movies, Pico?
You know what? I'm an idiot. So when you guys were talking about the Mafia movie, the first thing I thought about was one of my favorite spoofs was called Mafia Movie. I don't know if you ever saw it. Where it was
Never
like,
see that.
say hello to my little friend. And then he opens up his jacket and the little guy comes out with a gun. I love all the parody movies. All the scary movies were some of my favorite movies. Not Another Teen Movie was when the first time I ever saw Chris Evans. I don't know if you ever remember that movie, but his character was always naked. He had the...
Because he was like the good looking.
He was the good-looking
have, like,
dude.
shaving cream
He had
on his
shaving
feet?
cream
Oh, yeah,
with
I
the
remember
cherries on his chest.
Pico likes comedies.
I was into all those stupid movies that my mom would be like, "Quita eso, eso es pura gringada."
Gringada.
Gringada, esto es chiste gringo. So you guys are like deep, and you're like, oh, because I connect. And I'm like, there was a parody of that movie that I liked a lot.
Wait a minute, don't get me wrong. I love stupid movies too, but I'm saying my top 3, these are my comfort
I know.
films.
Yeah.
When he said, what are your top? I was like, Super Troopers? I was like, fuck.
Oh my
I'm
God, I
thinking-
love Super
I'm thinking
Troopers.
just stupid movies.
Oh, I love Super Troopers.
Super
Oh.
Troopers is probably my favorite movie of all time.
So good.
And there's no technicality to it. There's no poetic. It's just a stupid movie, and it was just so well made.
Wait, do you like Monty Python?
I started watching it later because
Okay.
we're a little bit younger than you, not
Okay.
so much. I got the gray hairs coming out. When
Oh no, I'm old. I'm
when
65.
when you were
Hey, but you
in-
look good for your age.
Thank you.
when you were on the radio, I want to say that, not to age you, but I think you were on the radio when we were in high school.
Yeah.
I graduated 04, so it was like growing up.
I had
listening
just
to all
turned
that
20.
Stuff. Well, you started young,
You started very young.
I was a baby.
But I just loved all those ridiculous movies. I forget what I was thinking about because then I just went into the past and my ADD just.
Super Troopers.
Super Troopers, one of my favorite movies. All their movies are in my favorites just because after Super Troopers, I was like, okay, I got to watch every Broken Lizard movie. I was really into The Matrix. 15-year-old me gets
Yeah.
to see that. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
a cool movie.
No, Matrix is amazing.
Such a good movie.
I was a sucker for all the Will Smith movies, like Independence Day.
Oh, what a good movie. I love that movie.
Even Wild Wild West, which we know.
Didn't do well.
I
didn't really like that
He
movie.
turned down the Neo role.
Sure.
And did Wild Wild West. Top movies are always silly movies. I remember I was very fond of Who Framed Roger Rabbit
That
growing up.
movie was so great
I know why you like that movie.
because of Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Jessica Rabbit.
That was so hot to watch. You're like, what? This cartoon has tetas.
a cartoon tetas.
Cartoon tetas.
You know that Super Troopers, they didn't really trust those guys. The studio didn't trust them.
I mean, do you blame him?
I don't blame them. They wanted to have Ben Affleck and Matt Damon play the cops originally, but then I guess they proved themselves, right? And all those mustaches, although they look fake, all real mustaches. They grew them
Really?
themselves. Yes, those are all real, very nicely trimmed mustaches.
I get mad at Matt Damon and Ben Affleck all the time for no reason. I have this inner monologue of hate.
Really?
I fight with them. I argue with Ben Affleck.
So I guess you don't like Good Will Hunting.
I love Good Will Hunting.
It's a good movie, right?
However, at the end, I always say something insanely inappropriate about
Like
the
what-
movie.
what
No,
would you say?
I'm not going to
No,
show that
you're
here.
not gonna go there.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I will say this. Matt Damon in The Departed.
The
Departed.
The Departed was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Jack Nicholson. I will
What a
forever.
great movie.
I love Leonardo DiCaprio, like sickly.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't give a shit. I love him.
Yeah.
He was great in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh
he's so
my
good in that.
goodness.
One of the best movies. I like to watch that movie on December 30th, right before New Year's, so it can invigorate me to make money.
Motivate you.
I know.
The craziest thing about
Weird.
that movie was that it was all a Ponzi scheme, wasn't it? It was all like
The whole thing.
all of it.
Wild.
Insane.
We need to
'cause
get
it-
motivated to start a Ponzi scheme, guys. And I think we can make a
Got
lot
it.
of money. We just got to pull out before everybody realizes.
Right. And then leave.
move to like I don't
Bazillions
know.
of money that guy made.
Yeah.
Bazillions.
Investors, please give us money for El Buen. Oh no, this is the different podcast I do. Investors,
Hey,
please,
you're on Macho Talks right now.
please give us money for this because the money that they used for that movie, it was all dirty money.
No.
Everything was dirty about that movie. A movie about dirty money being funded by dirty money. Look it up. It is insane.
That's
wow,
why
that
I
is
didn't know
new to
that.
me.
Ooh,
I did
here,
not
look.
know
I'm gonna
that.
Google it.
Please send me that.
Yeah.
Wait, so you just love stupid movies?
Well, you know, when you said Wes Anderson, I'm a big fan of all his stop motion stuff. You know, like the Islands of Dogs and
The Fox movie?
the Wonderful Mr. Fox.
My daughter is obsessed with that movie.
It's a weird movie, but
It's
it's
fantastic.
super artistic, and I mean, stop motion on its own is just incredible. Anybody who puts all that effort into making a movie, you know, is worth a watch, even if it's bad.
P.S. I just want to add this because I would feel like a total loser if I didn't mention this. On top of the 3 movies that I gave you guys, the cream of the crop, the best movie in the whole wide world, Goonies.
The Goonies.
Saying there.
That's a
I
good
said
80s
it.
movie.
The
No.
Goonies
It's probably the
Forget
best
it.
movie of the 80s. Well, maybe not the
and
best movie.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, oh, Back to the Future. Well,
Those
man,
are
that's-
movies that.
Oh wow,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh, that's
Back
classics.
to the Future. What
Back
a
to
classic.
the Future is so good.
They
It's
say
so
that's a
good.
perfect movie.
It is the perfect movie.
Yeah, and there's like
David.
There's so many
It is. I love
loopholes,
it.
though. What are you talking
What
about?
loophole? What are
You,
talking about?
David. There's no loophole.
He said there's loopholes, not me.
Oh,
I
sorry.
agree. The movie's perfect. I mean, everything about that movie, although there are like some things that were cut out. Like for example, why was Marty friends with this old guy? Right? Why was he in his house at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, because he was a drug dealer.
Actually, he was
He was a smut
something
dealer,
else.
according
Yeah.
to
a smut dealer.
our not so
Yeah.
great.
What, like pornography?
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Which is weird because like
Oh, Doc.
later on, later on, you find out he was like rich in the past or whatever. He had this big house and he came from money. Maybe that was a rewrite.
Listen to this, all right? The Wolf of Wall Street was funded by a group called Red Granite Pictures, which only had one movie under their belt, but still somehow managed to give Martin Scorsese and, you know, the filmmakers $100 million to make this Wolf of Wall Street. Now, it's being alleged, all right, allegedly, don't sue me, that this company was diverting state funds from Malaysian government into
Ooh.
the movie.
Oh, that's that guy. Yes, I read this. And that guy almost like stole money from Leonardo DiCaprio too.
Yeah, Najib Razak,
How dare they?
What?
Tan lindo
Prime
que es.
Minister
It
of
wasn't
Malaysia.
even like a money laundering thing. It was like they're stealing money
They were
from
funneling money from
poor
from
country.
from a country. Told me,
But
to
the
not-
movie is awesome and probably worth it.
Wait, I have a question. Is this the first time you guys have ever shared what your favorite movies are?
we've never really gone into it.
We never like structured it. Like sometimes we'll just
Why?
talk about
because we're
Well, because we're just-
evolving as podcast makers.
We're just very free and we just start talking about it. The 3 that I'm going to talk about now, I'm not even going to mention like my real favorite because I've talked about this movie so much that
It's
people are
Rocky. It's
bored.
Rocky 3. He doesn't stop talking. He said it so
It's
many
not
times.
Rocky 3, it's Rocky 1.
3. It's Rocky
and Rocky
3.
4.
It's Apollo. It's Apollo.
Do you know the Rocky, you know,
The story of how Stallone like
from
put it-
from Miami?
Well, he went to UM.
and he gave the script to Lazarus, I think his name was.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Whatever, I could be wrong.
Well, the story I heard
Google
is
me.
that he went to UM. He studied acting there. He
Yes.
didn't finish. He went back to New York, and he just started in a bunch of like very small roles. He noticed that nobody was hiring him because they didn't like his look. He said he was like too ugly or looked too punch drunk or something. So he said, if I can't get an opportunity to be in a movie, I'm just gonna make my own opportunities.
I
That's when he
know.
started writing his
He's
own
so
scripts.
amazing.
What a great story he has, and like a story of resilience. I mean, I don't know if that could be repeated in today's times, perhaps maybe in a different way, but the way he just came from nothing is an inspiration. And I always talk about it in other episodes. I've talked about how his story really inspires me and gives me hope that maybe someday I could be a successful filmmaker. Because right now I'm a filmmaker, just not that successful yet. But I'm trying to get there, guys.
Watch our
Okay.
movie, The
Welder. We have a movie.
Welder.
You
I
can
know,
watch
I
it.
saw it on your IG.
Oh,
You
got
can
yeah,
watch
gotta check
it
out.
on the very famous platform and very legit Tubi.
Tubi.
Oh, it's on Tubi?
Oh,
That's
it's on
cool.
Tubi. It's a legit movie.
Wow. It's
on
a
Amazon
legit
Prime.
movie. It's a legit movie. I like to promote the Tubi ones just because it reminds me of the memes about all the bad Tubi movies.
Oh yeah. Well, this movie's not bad, all
Right,
And
which
Pico
means,
accident.
we did a pretty good Tubi movie.
We did a pretty good
Hey,
Tubi
guess
movie.
what? Like, I don't know anybody else has a movie on Tubi.
What?
Hey.
Now you know
What the fuck?
There you
That's
go.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. You have a movie on.
movie.
Yeah. And it was a lot of hard
Streaming.
work, and we were dreaming about it for
Damn
a
it.
long time, and we finally did a feature film, and it was like one of my life goals to do it, and now my next life goal is to do more.
As you should.
Yeah. Have some really good ideas coming soon. But for now, I'm just going to reveal my other 3 of my favorite movies.
Go.
One of which is Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Do you guys like Forrest Gump?
It's a great
A lot
movie.
of people say it's overrated, but
No, I don't
personally
think it's
love that
overrated
movie.
at all. I think it's
Yeah.
a wonderful American film.
It's so
I
cool.
Love it.
It's so well done. I've seen it like 30 or 40 times.
I
like
love
sometimes
it.
it's a comfort movie.
Oh,
Sometimes,
it's so good.
I'll be
It's like
working-
watching Christmas Story on
Yes.
Christmas morning.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah, I love it too.
And all the
I love
special
it.
effects were ahead of their time.
super
yeah,
ahead
bro.
of their
Cuando él
time.
está hablando ahí con JFK.
Yeah.
No jodas.
Fun fact: Tom Hanks voices every single president, U.S. president that comes out.
Come on, David. I don't
He
believe
does.
you.
He
lies.
does. He does. Trust me. You gotta look it up. Google. I googled it. I
David!
ChatGPT'd it. Yeah. It's
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
We know that won't lie to you.
But yeah, so that's one of my favorites. And then another. Man, I guess I like Tom Hanks. I like The Green Mile. Have you guys ever seen The Green Mile?
Of course, I've watched The
It
Green
is
Mile.
such a. I love Stephen King movies, and I think that's the best Stephen King book ever turned into
Really?
a movie.
Better than Stand By Me?
Stand By Me is a great movie. I love Stand By Me.
grab you by the heart.
It is a
man.
beautiful movie.
But you're right. Green Mile is pretty badass.
Gorgeous movie. Like the
Yeah.
way it was filmed, the performances. Michael Clark Duncan, who plays John
mean,
Coffey.
hello.
What a performance by him. And fun fact about that, he got the role because he played in Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruce Willis recommended him
That's wild.
for the role. Stephen King is actually notorious for hating all of the movies made from his books.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the one movie that he said that he loved it, and that the actor, Michael Clark Duncan, that they got to play John Coffey was exactly how he imagined him when he was writing the book. So what an amazing thing to come from the mouth of Stephen King, right? That what a compliment to the movie. But just everything about them. It's 3 hours long, but to me it's one of those things that when a movie is really good, it doesn't matter how long it is. It just goes by like that.
So
right?
fast.
It's like you're in a time portal.
I still haven't finished Oppenheimer. I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my
Well, because that movie's not that good. That's why. No, I don't know.
Bro,
I
I'm so
really-
happy I did not go to the theaters to watch that.
You know, I really think that Christopher Nolan is losing his
Sorry.
hearing because I noticed the last 3 or 4 movies that he
so
makes.
loud.
Sorry, Christopher. Your music is so loud. I can't hear the dialogue. And sure, I might be getting older, but I'm not deaf. Not yet.
Am I loca in the cabeza, or did Christopher Nolan just announce a new movie?
Yeah, The Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
Yeah, and he's shooting
who's
it.
in this?
I don't know who's in it, but he's not doing any green screen. And you know this movie's about a guy on a ship.
No green screen?
No green
But
screen.
what about Inception?
Well, he doesn't like to use it. But a movie about a boat in the ocean these days would be shot on a green screen or shot on one of those.
So he's like, no, papa.
He made a boat and he's shooting it out in the ocean. And the last person I heard that did that was Steven Spielberg when he did Jaws.
Jaws.
And he said that he would never do that again. And that was the biggest mistake of his
the
life.
worst.
After Jaws, every single movie he would film would be on a studio lot. in a soundstage. He did not want to ever go out there into the real elements again because it's so hard to control all the very.
Could you imagine?
No, crazy.
Ugh, disgusting. Qué
But
pasty.
yeah. Oh, tremenda pesta pescado.
Oh my
¿verdad?
God. And the sunburn.
Oh, the sunburn? Olvídate de eso. No.
So Green Mile, Forrest Gump.
Okay, and I'm going to name another one. I loved it as a kid, and if I saw Forrest Gump 30 times and The Green Mile 50 times, I saw this movie 100 times. I saw it so many times that I wore out the VHS. I haven't seen it like in over a decade, so last night I watched it again.
Which one?
And I'm only going to mention it because it was one of my favorite movies, but after watching it yesterday, it's no longer one of my favorites. But I want to talk about it anyways. Armageddon. You remember that movie?
I wanna close
my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep.
My
Auto
God,
2,
David,
baby.
Ew, David.
I know. I used to be my favorite.
David,
movie.
ew.
He was like, oh, dude, I didn't realize how crazy all the cuts were. And I was like,
So
I don't remember
terrible.
who directed it, but I'm pretty sure it was Michael Bay, right? Because
Yes.
you're describing every Michael Bay movie ever.
So
Bro, it did not age well, you know.
it does no.
Maybe when I was a kid and I saw it and I had ADHD, I
No,
loved it. It's like, do.
course.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom had to buy me another one because I saw it so many times I wore out the tape.
Armageddon.
Pero now that I see it as an adult, I'm sorry. It's not that good, guys. If I ever recommended it to any of my friends, I
Armageddon
apologize.
clarity.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
you got.
I got a lot of clarity after watching it because, like, you know, it is a beautiful like concept, right? That somebody's willing to sacrifice their life for the greater good of mankind. Because you know, at the end, Bruce Willis,
It's sweet,
spoiler
yeah.
alert, right? Pero
Bruce Willis dies in that
Bruce
movie.
Willis, he gives his life for the
Bro
earth.
Willie.
But
My God, you know that he has Kevin Smith energy.
oh, it's the suit.
Fuck.
You know, ever since he started
What do you
wearing
mean?
the suit,
Kevin Smith is a
Oh,
fucking
Kevin
G.
Smith. For some reason,
Clerks?
I thought you
Yeah.
meant Kevin
Dogma?
James.
No,
Kevin
not
James, my least
No,
favorite
bro.
comedian ever.
No, Gaga. No,
like
Kevin Smith.
Cool.
Clerks.
I fuck with that guy. Yeah,
Mallrats. That
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
Hard.
Anything
Gold
with
scores.
Jay and Silent Bob is
It's
awesome.
perfect.
I just feel so bad for Jay, like the real guy, because he became a drug addict and he just looks so different from one
Allegedly.
movie. Really? Is there like a
I think there's an allegedly. I think you should always say allegedly.
allegedly? Oh, okay.
Whenever you say bad thing.
My bad.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I'm a lawyer
allegedly.
here. That's why.
Or so somebody on the internet said.
That's why I wear a suit.
Yeah.
I wear a suit.
But yeah,
'cause I'm
yeah.
the lawyer.
What I love all the Jay and Silent Bob movies.
They're
Jay
the
and
best.
Silent Bob Strike Back, but a lot of those movies have Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Ben
together.
Affleck really upsets me.
Yeah. Did you see Dogma?
I don't. Want to
Oh my God!
Yeah.
One of my
Affleck,
favorite movies. Dogma.
I can't stand Tobey Maguire. I think he's
Really?
the worst Spider-Man in the whole wide
No,
world.
Lucy,
No,
please.
I say it.
take it back.
Let me tell
Who
you.
was better than him?
Let me tell
Okay,
you.
let's hear it.
Let
God.
me tell you.
I'm clipping
why
this.
Tobey
Clipped.
This is a clip.
Maguire- Tobey Maguire parece. First of
A
all,
ver.
when he cries, I don't believe him. I never believed his emotional range.
Right.
He upset me. He bothered me. The only time Tobey Maguire was the good Spider-Man that was like, okay, he was Spider-Man and he did it well, was when he did the whole thing. The last one.
Oh, when he came back.
When he came back and it was him and it was Andrew Garfield and it
Yeah,
was
and the
Tom
other-
Holland.
yeah.
When they did that, that's when I was like, all right. Tobey Maguire is okay in this movie. But all the other Spider-Mans, terrible.
Do you not like him at all, or just not a Spider-Man?
Me.
Do you not
Come
like him at
at
all?
me. I don't think he's a great actor.
Well, look, Lucy, he's best friends with your favorite actor.
I don't care. I don't care.
Leonardo DiCaprio sees something in him.
Lucas Haas is a better actor than Tobey Maguire.
What's he been in? I don't even. Lucas.
Doesn't
Haas?
matter. He was
Okay.
in Inception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Juan Lopez is better than
Exactly.
him. Juanito Lopez.
Juanito Lopez. Pico
George Pico is better than him.
is
Oops, sorry.
better than Tobey Maguire.
Oh,
I'm a
Don't
pretty
even
good
get me
actor.
started.
I'm a pretty
You
good
know-
actor here.
I
Tobey
thought-
Maguire looks sometimes like he's like they found him under a rock and he's un sapo del monte.
Is it because he has those big eyes?
I don't know. You know what?
Sapo
No,
vibes?
it's not about what he looks like. I just don't like. Sometimes he would act like he was sad as Spider-Man and nobody believed it.
Lucy, I believed it.
No. No, who
We
was
have to
the? So you
rewatch
thought
it.
he was the best Spider-Man?
I just love that scene where he's in the ring with Macho, and Macho's like, "You're in here for 3 minutes, 3 minutes of playtime," and then like they're fighting, and it's just, I mean, I thought he was so good at that movie.
It was like the first live action though that we got. So
I get that. I get that all day, 100%.
that's what the nostalgia is from. I think that's where he's
maybe
coming
it's
from.
maybe I gotta rewatch
Because
it.
So who was the better Spider-Man? Was it Andrew? Was it Toby? Or is it Tom
Oh
Holland?
yeah, that scene in the Andrew one where I don't know if it's Mary Jane or whoever. She's falling down the thing, and he goes and he tries to save her, and he doesn't.
She dies.
Oh my!
That was amazing.
gosh, that was
the best.
beautiful.
That was the best.
That was
best-
That was the best scene in any Spider-Man
Ever.
movie.
the best
Yeah.
Spider-Man is Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Was he?
Bingo.
He was Noir. Noir. I don't know
Noir.
how to say-
I'm very
I don't know how
confused
to say that
about.
word.
Noir.
Noir.
Noir. Right?
Was
Noir?
that? Yeah, 'cause he
Yes.
He was a black and white Spider-Man.
The black and white Spider-Man.
Noir.
He came right
Was he the
before
voice?
Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig is the best Spider-Man. I take
Ever.
it back. I take it back.
Spider-Pig is the best Spider-Man.
Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig
does whatever a Spider-Pig does.
Homer
Can he
Simpson.
climb up a web? No, he can't.
Can't.
He's a pig.
People, how do you know this?
Lucy knows it,
It's a
bro.
Simpsons movie.
It's from the Simpsons
Oh, it's
movie.
from the
Homer
Simpsons.
Simpson crying a Spider-Pig.
yeah.
Spider-Pig does whatever.
Is this the one where like they're like
In the bubble, I
in the
believe.
bubble?
Yes,
and, yeah.
yes. I love the Simpsons.
I change everything.
I love what the Simpsons used to be.
Oh
I feel
my
like they've
God.
changed. They've changed.
Goodbye, guys.
Remember
Fuck
the
out of
Simpsons
here.
from the
The
90s?
fucking Simpsons
They were
will
so
never
good.
get old. Aside
Really?
from predicting every natural disaster
That's true, that's true, that's
and
true.
pop culture, fucking
I don't know how they predict the future
Desastre.
so much.
Because you have a million shows, David. Every week they make
Something
a
is gonna have to
cartoon.
hit. Yeah,
Something
yeah,
is
yeah,
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Bart Simpson? Are you kidding me?
I love Bart. I love. Homer's my favorite
Cool,
character.
man. Like he.
Oh, you have a Bart Simpson impression.
I have many impressions,
let's
but
hear it.
yes, no, that's all you got.
Okay, I'll
but,
throw it
but
another day.
to me, The Simpsons, caballero, come on, that is like the best. That's right up there with Que Pasa USA.
The Simpsons. Dun, 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 dun. Come
Come on, guys.
And the Simpsons is almost as old as we are.
No, it's
insane.
older than me.
It's old.
Is it really? Oh, because you're
And
gonna
I am
count.
old.
You're gonna count when it was a variety show.
Yeah, with Tracy Ullman.
Yeah.
Because that's right. It was a little clip, and then it eventually when it came out in the late
Jeez,
80s
guys.
as its own show. No, like 89. I think it came out 89 or 90.
Came out on Tracy Ullman's show as like a little bit, like it was like maybe like a 1 minute one off.
It was there,
And then
itchy
it's-
and scratchy.
Yes. I don't need
Itchy
to brag,
Scratchy
but
Show.
first female on this podcast.
I know.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
know-
have to fire some of these
Did
guys
I
here.
just home run after home run?
You did. You actually did. I don't think we
God.
can ever have another female
The
on
crazy
this
pop
show.
culture that is living in my cabeza.
Crazy amounts of pop culture.
know.
Definitely,
So
definitely
insane.
top 3 episodes we've had.
Oh my
Relax.
gosh.
Lucy is up there. Andy Pita Pace High School has a good track record.
Has a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
Pace does really well
You
with
guys have some
creating,
talented
baseball
people.
celebrities.
players,
Yeah.
Roxanne Vargas.
Hey, pero Hailey High no se queda atrás, okay?
No way.
Roxanne
Go
went to
Thoroughbreds.
Pace
Keith
2.
Hernandez.
Roxanne went to
Yes.
Pace 2.
Yeah, she did.
Channel 6, guys. Everybody, another
NBC
local.
6. Roxy.
Oh, really? She went to Pace?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know. I was like, what are you talking
Hialeah
about?
High has like a history of a lot of great people.
Yeah.
From, I believe Keith Hernandez, player from the Mets back in the day, went there. John Secada.
Yeah, John Cicada.
Who else?
There's a baseball player. I think his name is Gio Hernandez.
You.
Me, of course. Entonces, tú sabes, there's a...
Eddie Santiesteban.
Eddie Santiesteban. I love that guy. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing good.
Flaco. And this is the part where we talk about Hialeah folklore.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
No, that's it. I'm not gonna give up my sources. I used to go to all the Xavier parties, but I'm not gonna talk about that now.
Okay.
But it was like one of those things. Like, hey, remember when Xavier threw a party at the Matadero off of Okeechobee? Yes. Remember when the cops showed up like at 2 a.m. and told us, like, get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
You know, like ran out.
Oh my gosh.
You're in
dude.
private property. What? He's like,
Yeah.
just go. Just go.
Just go. People didn't get in trouble that much unless somebody died. You were probably gonna be fine. Even
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a criteria. Stay alive, please.
Stay alive, por favor. Porque
And
si no-
nobody recorded it because nobody had a camera in their
But
in
I
their
also
pocket.
feel, sir, that we grew up in like kind of like, nah, don't record that. There was a lot of like,
Well, you needed to have a video camera to record it. I mean, that was a problem that David and I had when we were young, aspiring. You know, I come from the TV biz, so I was more of a documentarian. He's the
Filmmaking.
film, so it's more of the stories. But I would still go. I had my camera. I would do man on the streets and stuff, and it was expensive, and you needed a physical camera. Although, granted, the digital cameras did come out when we were, you know,
yes,
and
but
they had shitty videos, but.
But I don't think it was because we didn't have it. I just think that the mindset was different. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think we were like, oh, here, record. Oh, film this guy. It was like we were so busy living in the moment.
Yeah. Well,
And
I had a
nobody-
rule where if we're going to do something stupid, we recorded it.
I don't remember picking up the camera until I started traveling. That's when I was like, oh, I'm going to take a photography course. And I did, and I loved it. And I have like a bunch of cameras at home now, and I'm always taking pictures. But that idea of like it wasn't like a thing. It wasn't your go-to. Like, I have,
I was the opposite because I was always recording.
oh yeah.
I made
Yeah,
the
I
video
didn't.
yearbook in my high school because I was always recording. I was known as the guy
That is in
recording.
your book. That's fun.
The video yearbook because I was
Oh,
in
okay,
TV
okay.
production, so we did try to sell a little bit too. Class of 2004, what's up, Varela? Woo! All right, we're old.
It's been 21 years now. Dang.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, crazy. And this year is like my 20th year since I graduated high school, so it's like the reunion. So it's just another year-long reminder of how old I'm getting. Like time
I'm
is going
so
by.
old. It's insane.
Yeah.
But
it's
I love it.
You know what? To me, it's like every year that we're alive and breathing and healthy, it's such a blessing. I'm just happy to be here. I want to get as old as God will allow me to be. And even like if I get to be 100, I'm not gonna complain about being old. I'm just gonna be happy to be alive. you
Yeah,
know?
dude,
Yeah.
that's what life is about.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what the attraction is when you watch a movie. And especially your favorite movies. Like you always go back to that moment in
To that
time,
moment.
not just specific to that movie, but to who you were when you first
That's
saw
right,
that.
yeah.
And did you grow as a person when you first fell in love with that movie?
And that's also trying to relive those wonderful feelings that you felt when you first saw
When you
it.
first saw that movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I wonder if I can feel those things again.
I saw The Sixth Sense this summer with my daughters for their first time,
Yeah.
and it was breathtaking.
Yeah.
Like to see their reaction, they were
Like
like,
at the end. Oh my God.
he's dead! And they were screaming, and I'm like, man, I would give anything to get that feeling of
Back.
like first experiencing something
Yeah.
like that for the first time. And that
Beautiful.
is the beautiful
And you got to witness
about,
it.
and
How-
I got to see that with my daughters.
You had your moment when you experienced that movie for the first time, and then
Got
you
to
had
see
the
one.
privilege of seeing your daughters experience that.
And they saw it at home, and they saw it at the theater.
You saw it at the theater, right?
Yep, I saw it
Yeah.
at the theater, and I remember exactly the moment when I realized he was dead, and it was a total. What I can only say, it's someone. I want to make it gender specific, like only women would get it, but more so anybody who's into like fashion maybe. And I'm not very fashion, but like I like things.
Yeah.
And I remember just going, Coño, this movie must have been like really cheap to make because this guy has had the same tie on. And I'm saying this as he's going up the stairs, and I go, he's had the same tie and shirt on. Oh my God! And I'm looking at my friend, and I'm like, and she's like, what? I'm like, oh my God, no. And then it was like happening. I'm like, this guy's dead. And I remember like just kind of figuring it out, but it was only towards the very end of the movie. I was like, man, Bruce Willis has had the same shirt on for this entire movie.
I didn't even realize.
I figured it out when he figures it out in the movie. Like, oh, well, the surprise is ruined. And I'm still like, huh.
No, man. I figured that shit out right there. And I remember just being so blown away. So like, I felt like I won a prize because I figured it out before everybody that was sitting next to figured it out. I was like,
You guys are dumb.
yeah, I'm like, he's dead. Yeah.
I think I gasped right after everybody went, and I was like, what was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes certain minds a little longer to realize certain things, right? Like Like Pico. It's okay,
Yeah.
Pico. There's so many things like that. When I saw Titanic for the first time
Oh my
in
gosh.
theaters.
I went to go see that. Does anybody know a filmmaker called Jokes Film?
No.
Jokes. I went to go. We were in film school together, Miami Dade, and we all went to go see it. And we were just sitting there like,
What a movie, right?
what a movie!
Yeah, yeah.
That
No,
was-
to me, like I transcended. Like the time just went like this.
Bonkers watching
Yeah.
that movie.
It was beautiful. You know what it is? It's so well made
Ugh.
that it never gives you a chance to sort of like realize that you're sitting down in a theater. It makes you feel like you're in the movie, especially when you're watching in a theater. That's why I think the theaters, I really hope that they don't shut down, that they continue staying open, and that people start going back to the theater, because it's so different. Sitting in a theater, it's a communal experience. Everyone is
so great.
experiencing it at the same time. Like whatever you're seeing on the screen, it's big, it's loud, it smells a certain way.
I love
popcorn,
it. I love
everything.
it so much. I'm with you 100%. I know for us, like in my family, like my cousins and my husband and all of us, like during the holidays, we're like, okay, what's the Christmas movie we're watching
Yeah.
this year? And we all go together.
That's awesome.
And we make it a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember it all started with the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, cool.
And then like Lord of the Rings was happening during that time, and was like, oh my God, we gotta go see Lord of the Rings. It comes out this year, and
Yeah.
and don't forget, and blah blah blah. I love it. I mean, I also like going to the movies by myself.
Yeah.
On Monday, I went to go see Black Bag.
How was it?
Brilliant.
It's made in Key West, no?
Black Bag?
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong movie.
No, you're thinking of another movie. Black
Okay,
Bag
okay.
is with Kate Blanchett, and I think Michael Magneto, Michael Fassbender.
Oh, the new Magneto. Okay,
Yeah.
Fassbender. Okay.
He's Magneto. My husband would be so proud of me. Anyways, the girl who played Amy Winehouse in the Amy Winehouse biopic.
Okay, yeah.
You got Kate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, Marissa Abella,
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh yeah.
really? He's in it.
This movie is so good. It's it's a Steven Soderbergh film.
Oh,
He
man.
directed it. It is.
He doesn't miss.
You guys, it is so good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish I would have gone to see Mickey 17, and I wish I would have, because I forgot. But when I was like, oh no, I want to go see Black Bag, and I went to go see Black Bag, I had
Yeah.
like a 2-hour lunch. I mean, I'm gonna go see this, and it was great.
I will just save you some time. Mickey 17 is terrible.
Is it
No!
really?
Yeah.
It looks so good.
I saw
Stop it!
I know. I was so disappointed.
No,
It sucks. I know. This is the thing. The thing is that it doesn't make any sense. It's
But Robert Pattinson's such a great actor.
It's all over the place. The movie's all over the place.
No.
It's weird. I think something was lost in translation because the director is.
That's a great movie. Sofia Coppola.
yeah. That is
Bill
a good
Murray.
movie.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, it's just like the middle is so slow and it goes
No.
nowhere, and then there is like an environmental element to it, which is cool, but I don't know. It felt flat
No
for me.
way, man. That
I'm
just
sorry.
depressed me.
I'm sorry. I know, because the commercial was so cool, right?
Yes.
Like it really
the
sold me.
trailer,
The trailer,
It
yeah.
was so good.
Yeah.
If you're me, then I'm you. Then who are you? That's what I got a little bit of that from.
Black Bag was really good, bro.
No, I was talking about Mickey 17.
okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't remember when?
Uh-huh.
Was it like the something with the number 6? It was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they cloned him. No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's actually a skit. Like people think that that's from a real movie,
No,
but that's from an
a-
SNL skit.
That's
if
that's
you're
from
me
a real
and
movie.
I'm you, who am I?
That's from a
You're
real movie,
me.
David.
That's
No,
not from a real movie, Pico.
Isn't that from Twins?
No. That skit was based on that movie where they were cloning people.
It's either the 6th day.
That's the one, the Sixth
Okay,
Day,
the Sixth
where
Day.
they had the little thing under their eyes to show you who the
Yes.
clone was.
David, remember that show Cocoon?
Oh, the show or the movie?
Was it a show or a movie?
I never saw a movie. called
Cocoon was a Steven Spielberg movie.
Was that a movie
From the
where the
80s.
old people went like that and they were all aliens?
They all
Bro.
That's old. That's old.
That movie's awesome.
That's old.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
old.
It.
I watched it like in elementary school.
I was
Cocoon.
thinking-
I gotta watch that.
I saw it again for the first time, like in 2012 or 20. Like it's been a long time.
It's great. That movie's great. I watched Close Encounters of the
Third Kind?
during this. Well, during the summer, I did a whole thing where we would watch one old school movie on family movie night, which
Oh,
is
cool.
usually either Friday or Saturday or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the summer, and so we had a list and we would check off, and we watched Close Encounters. My kids were like blown away.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing that with Nicolas Cage movies.
Nicolas Cage is
I've
the
been going
greatest
back-
actor. in the whole wide world.
I've been going
I love
back
him.
to seeing some of the
I
movies
love
that I've
Nick
never
Cage.
seen. And
He should have been Superman.
Did you ever see the
Whatever.
movie where he's a magician who can tell the future?
No, but now I want to watch
You
it.
need to watch it. It's-
Wait. I think I have seen it. What's it called?
I'll tell you right now because I can't remember. I saw it for the first time a couple of months ago.
Nicolas Cage, and now I'm going to say something to piss off everybody.
Let's hear it.
Tom Cruise
What about him?
is an amazing actor and an American treasure.
Who's gonna
Who's gonna
fight
the
you?
Church of Scientology is gonna come knocking at your door.
People hate on him for some reason.
Why? He's such a
but
great actor.
I'm
like
mad
him.
at him because he's dating Ana de Armas and she's comunista. But anyways, Tom
Wait, so
Cruise.
Ana de Armas broke up with the communist already?
and now she's with Tom Cruise.
Allegedly,
Wow.
because the last time we mentioned it on our show, we'd like to give you some news updates here on this program.
That's right,
because
that's right.
It's also very important to make sure that you are connected and you understand what's happening in the world. The
That's
last
right.
we reported, we said that Ana de Armas was dating a communist, allegedly, but now we're getting reports. We're going to the scene now with Lucy Lopez. Can you please fill us in a little bit on this
Hi,
cheat
yes,
mate?
Pico, thanks. I just found out that Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas are dating. They were photographed during his tour as he is right now doing press for Mission Impossible. Yes, they were photographed on the tarmac in Paris.
What?
Over to you, David.
Tom Cruise, he's very short. The end. That's it. I don't know.
I love Tom Cruise. I think he's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I love any artist who's like that committed to being bonkers. I love him, and I love his passion. I love that he yelled at everybody during COVID. I love that they have it on tape. I love that he's
He does his own stunts.
I love that he does his own stunts. I
Yeah.
love that he thinks he has alien DNA.
Does
I
he?
love
Oh wow, crazy.
Scientology. I
Oh,
love
that's right.
all of it. To me, is like a papa rellena, freshly made and delivered to me. Like, I love Tom Cruise. There,
Yeah. He's an amazing actor. I liked him in Tropic Thunder. And fun fact about that movie, he said that he'd only do the role if they gave him big, fake, hairy arms and hands.
Do you see what I mean? That, like, who else?
He's so
could say that?
eccentric.
I love that.
Honestly, that's the best role he's ever had. In that
No,
movie.
Magnolia.
Thunder. Over the Tropic Thunder agent who's just bonkers, who's just insane.
I think it's right up there. I thought he was a badass in that movie, man. Magnolia was a badass movie, and it was deep and disgusting and sad and depressing, and he was phenomenal in that movie.
I'm just a dude pretending to be a dude playing a dude. What a ridiculous movie. One of the best. I love it.
It's so
Ben
dumb. It's
Stiller,
great.
you did a great job.
Ben Stiller, oh my
He's
god.
so talented.
Ben
Ben
Stiller.
Stiller.
You guys.
All right, we're
I
gonna
just-
go back
bro,
to. I just need you guys to watch this
talking too
movie.
much.
So
No.
we need to go back to the most important thing that's gonna happen to you, and you're gonna watch the movie called Next. All
Next?
right,
Okay.
Next with Nicolas Cage. All right, it went
Oh,
under the
I seen it.
It went under the radar. I don't know why it's not that more popular, but it's a
love
terrible movie
Nicolas
that you
Cage.
definitely need to watch. Nicolas
love
Cage.
him.
Yeah.
love Nicolas Cage.
I loved him in that. What's the one movie where it's a bunch of prisoners and they're on an airplane?
Escaping from LA. Escape from LA.
Was that him? That's him.
no,
in
that's
it.
not him.
There's a bunch of prisoners.
Yes.
And he has a mullet.
It's called the something.
It's not Escape from LA. That's a different one, right?
Yes.
It's not The Rock either, right?
No.
I
No.
do remember him with the long hair. I think it was Escape from LA.
No.
no, Papa. He's
California.
Con Air.
Con Air.
There you go.
Yeah.
Going to that was
Bro,
really deep in there.
This guy has a lot of movies.
He has a lot of movies.
A lot of movies.
He does. I think he does 2 movies a year, and he gets paid $1 million each. So
Gone in 60 Seconds, one of the best movies he's ever done.
Let's ride.
But he is in The Rock. That's why it's confusing with that guy, Sean Connery. He's in that movie.
Did Sean Connery die?
I think
I think so. Yeah, he's dead.
Question.
What a season.
Do you feel now that we have shared with each other what our favorite movies are you going to go back and like, I mean, I know the listener will judge and whatever, but isn't it kind of like a character analysis of who each of us are?
Yes, I agree.
That's why I say it's such a personal
It is.
thing. It's such a personal question.
People are gonna really judge me for my Armageddon, but it's
Oh,
okay.
they're
I
gonna
don't care.
destroy you.
And you know what? Braveheart. That's another good one, but I don't want to get into it right now because that movie.
can take our
life. But you can never take our freedom.
And then right after that, he says, "Get to the chopper."
Braveheart?
Have you seen it?
Of course I've seen it. David,
Tell me
I
about
don't know how to
Braveheart.
tell you this,
Oh, you told me.
but I
You
feel
like boring movies.
I feel like Pico would understand me.
Tell me.
David, I watch a lot of movies, like a lot, and movies that you'd be like, yeah, you saw that? It's like, yeah, I love. That's why
Yeah.
when you invited me to your podcast,
Yeah.
I was so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Because like in what I do day to day, I don't really get to talk like about movies
Sure.
like this.
Yeah.
And the only person that will sit there and like he says that I've changed the way he looks at movies because I'm all like, look at that cut. Oh my god, look at the lighting. Oh
Yeah.
my god, look at this. Is my husband, and
Sure.
he's like, oh, you've made me a better like person because I
Movie
watch
watcher.
movies now like the way you
Yeah,
do, and I'm
yeah,
all like,
yeah.
oh, my wife would love that. But anyways, I just love talking about movies. Like,
Oh, me too.
And TV, like, forget it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on like so many different kind of television shows and series
Sure.
because I love it. I want to learn. And
Yeah, me too.
It's all about that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, when I'm watching a movie or a show or something, I'm looking at the technical prowess of it. I'm always asking myself, questioning everything. I think that it ruins movies a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially for my wife. I think I know how they did that. Or I think I know.
Oh no, I can't do that. I do it afterwards. Afterwards,
Okay,
I go
yeah.
into like.
I pause.
Did you
and
see
she
that
gets
part?
mad. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the movie Black Bag. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch it or not.
I'm going to watch it. Don't ruin it.
Okay, there's a
tell me a
scene
little bit.
there
You can
that
tell me a
if
little
you're
bit.
in a relationship, there's a scene in this movie that if you're in a relationship, you're gonna go fucking right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
But what's wrong with Braveheart? 2 Oscars.
I know, but it's
Really?
cute. I get it, but I don't know. I didn't find like you know what I hated about Braveheart?
What? Tell me.
The wife dies.
Too early in the movie?
I hated that.
Yeah, but that's
Me
what
cayó-
motivated the rebellion and
Me
all that.
cayó fatal. Me
Te
cayó
tiene que caer fatal.
como una pata por el ombligo.
No, for sure. Ouch.
Couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
And then the other movie that he made about was it the Civil War movie? What was Patriot?
Patriot.
The Patriot. I
That
was
was
just
good.
Googling that because I like that movie.
love the Patriot.
That
I
movie's so
love The
good.
Patriot.
Loved that movie.
this war's over,
Also,
I will kill you.
I love The Color Purple.
Oh, the color purple
I
with Whoopi.
love The Color Purple.
That's like the best movie she ever
It's
did.
just amazing.
She's so young in that
No,
movie.
the
I
best
saw
movie
it
Whoopi
recently.
Goldberg ever did was Ghost.
Oh,
No moda.
Ghost. You're right. You're right.
And the second
Sister
best
Act.
movie, Sister Act.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. But she's great, and I love The Color Purple. Love that
What's
movie.
that one song they sing in Sister Act with the kid who has a good voice?
Lauryn Hill's in Sister Act 2, right? Yeah, 2.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
I do remember the first time I saw Ghost. I went to these people's house and they were playing the movie and I saw it for the first time and it was so crazy. I loved it. And after that, I became a fan of, ¿cómo se llama este hombre?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick
Un
Swayze.
rey, un príncipe.
The guy,
Un
was
ángel.
an epic actor.
Don't get me started on John Travolta.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you like him, right? Don't you?
Obsessed.
He's amazing. When he
Obsessed.
was young and
He was acabando.
he was acabando, bro.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever and
You see, David, you need to hurry up and make movies.
yeah.
Because wouldn't it be great if the generation after us only talk about movies that resonate with our culture?
You're right. You're right.
Because we've talked endless hours about movies that have nothing to do with the Cuban culture.
You're right. You're right.
And I'm so happy you didn't bring up Scarface.
No, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Scarface.
That shit is terrible.
Yeah, I agree. And the accent is terrible.
It's
and
terrible,
I'm not
terrible,
a big fan of
terrible,
it.
terrible.
Yeah.
However,
I'm glad we can agree on that.
yeah, and I just, we got to keep pushing each other to create
Yeah.
and to make stories that matter and introduce other people to our stories and
Yeah.
why they're important.
I agree. And I think on that note, I just want to thank you again, Lucy, for coming on the show.
Yeah.
For being our first female guest on Macho Cine Talks, for like sharing your favorite movies with us and like just like all the fun anecdotes and all the such a cool conversation. Thank you so much. Is there like a social media where people can find you and like just,
Yes, but I'm not going to share that because
Okay,
I really
sure.
don't give a shit about that.
Okay,
I mean,
good,
I
good,
love
good.
it. I'm
Yeah.
grateful, but I don't care. Follow these guys. Listen to their podcast.
plug your podcast.
I'm on a parenting podcast. It's called Karen Feeding. It's on slate.com. It's available on all platforms.
Oh, cool.
And I have my local podcast that is going to be up in production hopefully by next month. And
What? New
it's-
podcast coming soon.
No,
then.
it's my podcast,
Okay.
but we're like revamping
Oh,
it.
revamp, okay.
We're, I let it sit on the shelf for a little bit because I needed to think of what the next chapter of that was going to be.
Sure,
And
yeah.
I think I'm there now, guys. I found myself. So that's called The Mamacita Rica.
Oh,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So yeah.
Also, don't forget to vote for Lucy Lopez for mayor of Miami. I feel like
You have my vote, Lucy.
for sure.
No thanks. Was invited to the White House and literally sat in a room and go, what am I doing here? Yeah.
That's
And not
cool.
because of who was sitting in the office. It was just like, I feel awkward here. But nonetheless, I went.
That's very cool.
Politics scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Scary,
Well,
right?
Just
you
start small.
Yeah.
Start with Hialeah.
Well, not even. I think you have the powers of being the local legend that you are, and you
Thank you.
understand the different neighborhoods. So I don't think it has to be that small. That's why I said mayor of Miami. It's all of the different municipalities, and then bring them together.
like-
Not the city of Miami, the whole Miami.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'll make your political videos. Yay!
You guys have to pee.
I know, I know.
Hey, bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
Follow us on Macho Cine Talks. Peace.
Lights, camera, action.